welcome back. Welcome back to the podcast. What an eventful night already. Marchie, welcome back, mate.
Thanks, mate. I think I'm glad to be here.
You think?
Not real sure. Not after that intro, but anyhow.
It's good to know. He's been practicing.
That's a good behind-the-scenes one, that one.
Yeah, well, we actually heard it first at the footy.
Yeah, okay. So he's been practicing.
Yeah, still stuffed it up. But
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome.
Thanks, mate.
Every beautiful crazy lady, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thanks. And tonight's show is brought to you by Full Throttle Ranch and Full Throttle Barbecue. Ah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Glad to be here again.
And Luke?
How are we all?
Better than some, I suppose.
Made the desk, mate.
Yeah, stepping up in the world.
Straight up. Look out.
Promotion
bench.
already, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Joining us in the Full Throttle guest lounge tonight, Dan, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, guys. So,
Yeah, welcome. Have a bit of fun, and if not, just pretend you are.
yeah,
But-
I can pretend.
Just keep smiling.
Anyway, let's get into it. NRL news. NRL news is brought to you by Hip Pocket Workwear.
The Warriors and Broncos are both reportedly engaged in transfer talks as compensation for Mitch Barnett's early release. It's understood the Warriors have requested Grant Anderson as compensation.
Fair enough.
Stockpiling wingers, are we?
Yeah, that's just thinking that. Who's on the outer?
I know
Dallin?
Tuivasa-Sheck wants to come back to Sydney, I've
Yeah,
heard. so-
Roosters. I heard.
WZ as well.
Yeah.
Dallin wants to come home back to Australia, doesn't
I mean, they've also got the Titans winger sitting in the wings
he? Yeah,
as
it's
well.
Carl
So
Ferreira.
Tom Ferreira, yeah.
plenty of wingers.
Yeah, man, interesting. Because aren't they after also Dean? Was it Mariner?
Possibly. Wouldn't shock me.
Anyway, time will tell.
Roger Tuivasa-Sheck's management are reportedly testing his value on the open market, with several Sydney-based clubs showing interest in his signature. He's seeking a 2-year deal to move back to Sydney. Any offers below that will unlikely be rejected.
Did you read this?
No.
Interesting. Yeah. I thought Roger played pretty well on the weekend. He's pretty consistent.
He plays well just about every week, really.
Bit of a
He very
game.
rarely has a bad game.
I
He's
rate him.
always thereabouts anyhow.
Interesting. I reckon he'll end up at the Roosters. I know they've still signed Ruben Garrick, but with Mark Quinto-Arce leaving,
Yeah, Tupou getting older.
Tubo getting older, I think they might want to probably have both of them.
He started his career there too, so
Interesting. Watch this space.
The Dragons have officially re-signed Dylan Egan on a long-term extension until the end of 2029. I was over the moon to secure my future with the club that I grew up supporting. It means the world, he said.
Dragon supporter in tonight. Dan, what's your take on that, mate?
I'm happy with it.
Right.
We've
Rate it?
got some good young forwards coming through.
Yep.
In the ranks. Pardon me. It's going to be a couple of years before we see anything significant out of him. But look at all the other teams that have had younger players, like Panthers, for example.
Exactly.
Had that young stock come through, and now look at the dominance that those guys are
Yeah.
producing. So I'm happy with that.
Fair enough. Yeah, good call.
Patrick Carrigan's management have reportedly informed the Broncos they would like to discuss a pay rise from part of the salary that has been freed due to Payne Haas's release.
You can see that coming in the last few weeks.
I think we mentioned that last week.
Yeah, because he's not ruling out a possibility of PNG, was it? Isn't that what he said?
Yeah.
And throw a little bit of food on the fish pond to get a little bit more, you know. No, you can't blame him. I don't blame any of them. You're only a footy player for so long. It's like you blokes. You keep coming in asking for a pay rise, but you just get refused.
Just pay it, be all right.
Well, don't you get paid?
I haven't seen a check yet.
Must be still in the mail. Hey, you got the mailbag.
Yeah, I know. I'll check it.
Channel 9 have reportedly approached Darren Lockyer and Gus Gould to request they take pay cuts on their current salaries.
What for? What, so Danica and Mason can have a pay rise?
Oh, I'd imagine Gus and
Yeah, but
Lockie
Gus
would-
is worth it.
Who's going to agree to a pay cut?
Oh, yeah. You blokes.
He's-
But no, all
a zero.
jokes aside, why you got to back that up. You can't just say, "Well, we want to cut your salary." Why?
Who are they going after?
That's right. And why they want to cut it back? I don't think Gus Gould. Maybe Andrew Johns needs to cut back too. Why is it just Gus Gould and Lockyer? Has someone in the ranks asked for a pay rise?
How many sources of income does Gould have, though? He's on that many shows, teams,
Well, to be-
boards.
To be honest, if they want to save money, why don't they just say, get rid of the makeup lady? Have you seen the makeup lady at the footy?
No.
Oh, mate, she does the makeup of the presenters about 17 times in the first half.
Mostly Danica. Like, her makeup's on point, and the makeup lady's just constantly touching it up. It's
Yeah,
like,
look,
what are you
there's no
touching
need to.
up?
But
There's
it-
nothing that needs to be
It
touched up.
throws off the wrong impression to young kids these days as well. Like, who's the lady? Laura. What was on the weekend? Was it Lara?
Laura Pitt.
Lara
Like,
Pitt.
She was there. Not once got her makeup touched up.
No.
She looked presentable. Yeah. I understand ladies and maybe some men like makeup.
Well, they
you.
do. They do. Have
Look
you-
at Reece Walsh.
yeah, no,
Sorry,
but have you
man.
seen the male commentators? Like
Smith,
Brandy Alexander.
Yeah.
But my point is, you don't have to have it touched up every 5 seconds. I
No,
don't
well,
think.
considering your makeup's already on point, what are you doing?
Hmm.
Like, I don't get it.
I just don't get it. But anyway,
Maybe she's got. is it-
self-esteem issues.
Yeah,
Well, so
maybe.
do I. So maybe I'll just have more beer.
That's to make me
That,
look
that
better.
helps us, yeah.
I'm not saying a word.
Nah, I do not do that now.
The Sharks have officially re-signed Billy Burns on a 2-year extension until the end of 2028.
Is he the one that's nutbag fell out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Trust you to remember.
You told me.
You got excited when you saw it. There's his meat too veg.
It is funny, but when that happens on the film, you can't tell me if you don't see it. You don't go, oh, I'll save that one.
No, you
for
get
the show."
excited when you see bums. When their crack
No,
pops out.
No, the other day. When
Oh, here we go.
put the thumb in there. nothing happened of it, but
Well, I hadn't noticed that until you pointed it out.
how noticeable was it now? You
Well,
can't miss it.
When it gets pointed out.
Yeah, when you go into that level of detail, we just went, oh yeah,
My point is,
When you're zooming in on it.
pause.
On replay.
oh, it was paused. No, but my point is, Hopper did it. He got ridiculed and the book thrown at him. The Roosters player does it. Nothing said.
Yeah, but he probably did it once as opposed to Hopper. It was a habit.
Yeah, but Popper's was a finger. Oh, they put the whole thumb in. It was.
Have you seen the size of Hopper's
I was
fingers?
about to say, Hopper's got
Yeah, but saying
That's
that,
like this.
I looked at what's his name in the Roosters that did it.
Angus Crichton.
Yeah, he must have lost half his finger when he did it.
Josh Papali'i believes this will be his final season at the Raiders, but hints he's open to playing on elsewhere. I'm going to go until the wheels fall off, but I do believe in my heart that this is going to be my last one for the Raiders, he said.
It's only because his wife's not out at the game.
Was that still there?
I think so. She's still got a band, hasn't she?
I thought, wasn't that part of his upgrade when he upgraded his contract?
Well, that she got a
The year
band.
before no,
She was allowed back.
that she was allowed back.
Hopefully, like it couldn't have been
I
that
thought
bad.
that was part of his upgrade that he
Might
had,
be.
his last upgrade.
Well, he was going overseas this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was quitting last year, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Then he
Wanted-
stayed. So
Wanted to be one club,
yeah,
And
good
then-
on him too.
but then he's going to go over to the UK and
But that don't count.
trundle around for a while.
True.
Souths have reportedly been forced to abandon extension talks with Jamie Humphries as their salary cap is too tight from 2027 following the signing of Payne Haas.
Get rid of David Fafita. Realistically, has he done anything? And what did they sign him for? How much?
It would have been a decent
That's
price,
what
I'd
I'm. He hasn't set the world on fire since he's been there. I mean, I'm not saying get rid of him, but Channel 9, salary cap. You should be able to see. I think players should be on a certain amount of money, then they get performance enhancing bonuses. You watch some of the players that are average become superstars.
well, how are they paying so much? Didn't Bennett say he'd never pay over $600,000 for a forward.
Yeah, but look at their neighbours. I'd say a few paper bags might have went around that way.
Yeah.
I mean, every club does it. We're lying if they say we don't. Look, if you can get away with it,
Hasn't helped us.
yeah, it hasn't helped us. We just pay $1.4 million for 2 players around the sideline.
We just fly people down on helicopters to sign them, mate.
Stop it, Archie.
I'll say nothing.
James Graham has questioned whether it's still worth it for Jake Trobjevic to take the field each week anymore. I genuinely feel for Jake. It's a horrible situation to be in. I think you ask yourself the question, what's the point, he said.
I agree with him, to be honest, because since he's come back, that's not Jake Trobjevic. And to be honest, he's a passenger. That's all he is. He's a passenger at the moment. And I say this with all due respect because, one, he's one of the nicest blokes you'll ever meet. And two, he's gave a lot to the game. I just think it's time Manly stepped in and said, look, you're not playing anymore. We're going to take it out of your hands. We'll pay you for the rest of the year, but you're not playing.
I think if you have a look at his tackle numbers, he's still up pushing around 50
He is.
tackles a game.
But he's just not having that effect.
He was an all-round player, but maybe he's looking at his role now where I'm just going to sit out here and just tackle and tackle and tackle. Like if you got a bloke, like you have a look through their tackle counts for the last couple of weeks, I think you'll find he's
up
topping
there.
it as their best tackling forward.
Fair enough.
So to me, I think he's not having that same effect in his running game.
Will this be his last year?
Possibly. That comes down to Manly, doesn't it?
And him too. But if you're his wife or partner or whatever, you'd be pretty concerned.
Yeah.
Manly have got to just give him a coaching gig and say, look,
Yeah.
here's 5-10 year coaching gig.
Matt Eisenhuth.
Just,
Tackling coach.
yeah, because 3 hit-ups a game's just
Hang
not
on.
enough.
No.
He might have the head coaching job soon, to be honest.
Well,
Bruh.
My bad. Next minute. Moving on.
Weirdo. Ricky Stewart admits there's nothing wrong with Matt Tomoko's form. He's just stuck behind Simi Sasagi currently. Matty will get back in there soon and I'll move Simi back onto an edge or in the middle, but at the moment, right now, it's best for us to leave Simi there, he said.
I agree. Simi Sasagi's form this year has been nothing short of outstanding.
Yep.
When he first put him in there, and I thought, surely he got some, like, centres that, should be in front of him. But I eat my words and say, yeah, mate, Simi Sasagi's been, I'll go as far as saying the Raiders probably form player of this year. I know we're only 4 rounds in, but, yeah, I wish we saw that kind of success from him when he was at Newcastle. I mean, he was good, but I just don't think we give him the chance. But, yeah, no, really impressed. And he's a big boy, too, big-bodied boy.
Reports suggest Connor Watson's management, the same as Zach Lomax's, told the Roosters last year they're expecting an offer from R360. The competition has since been delayed and it's understood Watson has also left their management stable.
Ooh. I reckon you'll find Connor Watson will be not a Rooster within the next 12 months, I reckon. I reckon you might find Connor Watson will be at one of the new teams. Because realistically, he just doesn't seem to fit in there anymore.
Well, Bears is still chasing a hooker. So,
yeah, he's 3rd string hooker there at the Roosters now.
That's
So
what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, to me, Connor Watson, like last year he was at Origin. There's something just not right there. To me, I would have him on my side if I was the Roosters, but there's just something not right. There's a bit of bad, I don't know if you'd say bad blood or something's just not right, but is it a
maybe
case
they
of...
caught wind early that
Yes.
he was looking at 360 and thought we better demote him so we don't get penalised for that. And now he's
Possibly.
in their bad books, like you say.
I reckon it's time to go to the Bears. Fresh start. It'll look good over there, to be honest. And he's a player that you'd probably, well, go as far as saying would be like I wouldn't call it a club captain, but more of a
He'd be a leader.
Leadership role.
a leadership role.
Yeah.
And especially teaching some young kids come through because he's a classy player.
Yeah, he's definitely a good player. He most sides would want him.
He wouldn't be at it. Well, who's a club that's looking for a hooker? Obviously, that's you could say could do even the Knights. To be honest, realistically, oh yeah, I know Phoenix Crosland's not doing too bad, but
He's the incumbent New Zealand hooker too.
yeah. Don't get me wrong,
That'd
but
be a good 1-2 punch.
But the thing is, too, we might find that Phoenix will be more in the halves than not this year with the injuries. So,
Well, I had a chat to Phoenix the other week, and I expressed that I reckon he'd be better as a 13. He's a big body with a passing game, and he's got a good step on him,
yep.
and he didn't disagree with it. So,
I think you'll find once they're back at full strength, you'll play a bit there.
yeah.
Interesting.
Ben Hunt says at this stage he feels like he can play on for the Broncos into 2027. I haven't made a decision at all. If I feel like I can keep playing on, I will. At the moment, I still feel like I can, he explained.
To be honest, I think he's playing better than Ezra Man.
Back into last season, he killed it. Came in and you got someone playing 300 games coming in as your reserve and dominated.
And once again, one of the older boys showing the younger ones how it's done. Bit like him, aren't you?
Yeah.
Us older blokes showing them how it's done. I mean, us, you know.
Yeah,
us,
yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Sure. Luke Garner has re-signed with the Panthers on a 2-year extension and has turned down interest from the Titans and the Bears.
Good signing. I honestly, since coming from Tigers,
Yeah.
memory correct, become a better player. But I mean, who doesn't go to Ivan Cleary and become a better player?
I was actually pretty chuffed when there was reports Para were looking to sign him up too, and he went to Panthers. I would have been pretty happy with him at Parramatta. He's a good player. I like him.
He
I've
reminds
always
me.
rated him there.
Reminds me of a Mark Glanville kind of player. Just no nonsense, quiet, but
Does his job.
Does his job.
Yep.
Yeah.
Corey Pakes has reportedly agreed to a 2-year extension with the Broncos, keeping him at the club until at least the end of 2028.
Yeah. The Broncos will bounce back. So to be honest, and especially with Barney in there, I can see the Broncos going pretty well in the next few years, to be honest.
How come I just got a side eye? Blake Brayley says first and foremost his goal is to represent Australia internationally, but he does dream of one day representing England also. A proud part of me is English, and to be able to represent my mum and her side one day would be amazing, he said.
So he's leaving the door open for representative. If I don't get done with Australia, I'll go to England.
So he's going to play for England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a long lineup in front of him to get into that
Yeah,
position.
definitely.
Well, even, I know this is going to be a lot of people might disagree with, but I still think Appy Carousel's ahead of him.
100%.
I rate Appy Carousel. I just think he's underdone in a Tigers side. You put him back in a Penrith outfit, a Storm outfit, a Broncos. You see the Appy Carousel, yeah. Like I said to Kylie when he was playing for Manly, and they said that they signed him, and she said, "Who's this?" I said, "Oh man, you watch your side change," and I was right. Yeah.
It's rare.
Well, it was about 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Can I
It's,
get that
it's
right?
rare.
Can I get
It's
that right?
recorded.
It's recorded, mate.
It's rare though.
You've got it.
One is not a pattern.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but one's better than none.
Reports suggest the Storm have no interest in signing Bronson Cherry. Is that how you say it? My brain wants to say Seri. Should he become available, it's understood their next target will be a goal-kicking outside back to cover the loss of Nick Meaney.
Roger Tuivasa-Sheck would go good down there. Goal kick.
Yeah.
Just not Sydney.
Yeah, but
If Sherry comes on the market, I can guarantee you they're having a play.
I wouldn't. To be honest, I know he's a good player, but if I'm a coach and he had a sook for being dropped, I don't want you in my club.
That's fair, but they had a crack at Lomax.
True. But he apparently he had a sook because, yeah, I get what you're saying, but I wouldn't want those type of players in my club.
I'm not saying I would either,
Yeah.
but I'm saying like they've had a crack at Lomax, so
Yeah, you're dead right.
there's not much difference.
You're right.
Yeah, he had a sook too and went to another club.
And at the end of the day, if he's going to make your team stronger, you're not going to turn him away. Like
Nah.
if someone like Sherry comes to
There'll be
Melbourne,
strict
that's a
conditions in the
strong
contract.
centre.
There'll be strict conditions in the contract,
Yeah,
but
100%.
yeah, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, great player. He's done great to come back to the game. I just don't like players that think they're better than that. You know, every player has a form slump, and there's no I in team. You know, you do what's best for the team. And he only probably had to go back to reserve grade for a week or two, and he probably would have been back.
Yeah.
Like, you will look at some players that get dropped, and they go back and they become better players. I just thought it was a little bit... I know there's probably more to it than we know, but to have a little, I don't know, sook
yeah.
like that...
I just don't trust anything with Gus with his hands all over it. Like, it could be him trying to, force him out.
Well, who were they looking at? It was rumoured
Well, they're trying to make room for Burton in the centres, so...
Tago.
Tungle.
There's another
Or
one.
whatever his name is. Yeah, Isaac
Yeah,
Tunnel Ball.
now.
Tungle, yeah.
Yeah, it's Isaac Tunnel Ball. I reckon he'll end up there, which is fine for Penrith.
Yeah, we don't need him.
You've got Paul Alamotti, Milky, the GOAT in Tuttle. Who's the other one?
Both the McLean boys.
McLean. Like,
Yeah. Pretty solid.
anyway, moving on. Tangent.
Yeah. Ricky Stewart says GIO Stadium is shithouse and once again calling for an upgraded stadium in the nation's capital. There's no good whinging about it because the people you've got to whinge to don't give a crap, he said. ACT Sports Minister Yvette Berry says GIO Stadium has at least another decade of life before it needs to be upgraded. It continues to need maintenance and refurbishment. It's an older facility, so that will always happen, she added.
Well, first of all, you said there's no use whinging. What the hell are you doing? And second of all, didn't they just not that long ago get an upgrade of refurbishment? Because you used to watch a game, you'd see all excavators and everything in the. There's other teams that probably need an upgrade before them, to be honest. Like, look how long.
Park.
We won't go there, but look how long Penrith's had to wait. Anyone that's been to Penrith Stadium in the last 5 years?
I like the old stadium.
Yeah, it was, but it was good, but it was out of date. It
I'm
was
old.
It was out of date, realistically.
It
Like,
was, but you...
The toilets are like your old
It's not
primary
like you're going
school
to be eating your
toilets.
dinner in the toilets. Like, who cares? You're going in there to do one or two things.
Eat your dinner or...
Maybe if Ricky went upstairs to the coach's box instead of standing on the sideline in the rain, he'd understand it has been upgraded a bit.
Probably can't see from down there. But my point is, even the Tigers, Leichhardt.
Yeah.
And I'll go as far as saying Newcastle. I know we got the stadium not that long ago, but it's fallen down as we
Those
speak.
seats are atrocious, yeah.
The seats are like sitting on wood, and you have a look at the Andrew Johns Stadium, it's fallen down. Hence why they're not allowed up the top. The roof's fallen in
From a storm or
from a
something.
storm.
And unless you're crazy lady size, you're not fitting on those seats. Guys like us, we're not fitting on those seats.
What are you saying?
Not comfortably.
Big boys.
Yeah. No, you're dead right. And, my dear old mother sits with us, and she's getting older, and there's no room for her. And
There is on the seats that are like up the bay behind us, but someone's so stubborn he wants to sit right next to the tunnel.
So can abuse blokes.
no, a difference of opinion.
He likes the
That's a
tunnel.
word.
Oh, I don't know. But, I mean, I will change for her, but it's just hard. Like, we've done it for years, and I'm comfortable.
Creature of habit.
Yeah. But I'll just make
Oh, they're the best seats in the house.
them take mum through the tunnel and out the front.
Probably easier.
Yeah.
Got the gate right in front of you.
But it does need an upgrade, and I just don't think Canberra's in line. I think there's a few others before it. Even Penrith were promised so much money, and then the Minister for New South Wales, that little tosspot, took money off them.
But
So-
didn't the stadium they've done now cost something stupid?
Well, how much?
320 million?
How
They
much-
all do, though.
How much would Combank
crazy.
cost?
Combank should have been what we got.
Exactly. This is my point. Combank is probably arguably the best stadium to watch football at,
Yeah.
unless you're watching the Eels. No, only joking.
No, you're not.
No, credit where credit's due. It is absolutely mint stadium. Like we go.
But
and
how many
watch.
teams use it?
Why?
Because it's up to date.
100%.
And they're paid to.
Anyway, it is arguably the best
Yeah.
stadium in Australia to watch rugby league. Hats off to them, and Penrith should have had that going forward with this modern era. Should have had that style of stadium built. I'd like to see every stadium that's built now have a roof on it, open and shut for the fans, because
Yep.
that, on the weekend it flogged down, and then the heat was absolutely ridiculous. Put the roof on it, no problem.
Agreed. There's nothing worse than sitting, so on the Andrew Johns side, and that sun is in your eyes for the whole first half, and all you're doing is squinting and looking at nothing. Like, who's paying money for that? That's why no one pays the money to sit over there now.
Yeah, I refuse to sit there.
Yeah.
That's why we moved.
Point exactly. I mean, they're quick to put your membership up, so where's the money go?
McDonald Jones.
Brown, Ponga.
Yeah, paying the injury bills.
And IB.
So, I won't go there. Go on. I
Cameron-
could get myself into some trouble.
Cameron Ciraldo tried opening a window at GIO Stadium and the glass shattered, cutting his hand, which required stitches.
You idiot! Oh,
Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
What windows open at a stadium?
What window opens
Toilet.
and
No.
smashes?
None. Until you open it manually.
Harrison Graham has revealed he's eligible for the USA to represent them this postseason. Going on that tour is something that's in the works, and I'm pretty excited to represent the US, he said.
Good on him. What I've seen of him so far at Newcastle, he looks like a pretty good young player. So, good on him.
Todd Payton admits he's aware of the pressure building on his position as the Cowboys head coach, but says his sole focus is on the players and team. Whatever's said outside the building, I couldn't give a rat's, he added.
Time will tell with him too. I think he's on the chopping block.
Hard to ignore the pressure. Like,
Yeah, how do you ignore that? You did right.
Well, it must be getting to him if he's commenting on it.
yeah, exactly.
100%.
You don't comment on it if you don't know.
Ask O'Brien how to handle that pressure.
Go to the Bulldogs.
Cameron Ciraldo admits he was happy with Inari Tuala's performance against the Raiders and thought he worked hard. The sports scientist came up to me at halftime and Inari basically blew up the GPS, he said.
I couldn't agree more. I rate Inari Tuala. I think he's one of the underrated players in the competition. And just when we let him go at Newcastle, I was filthy, to be honest. Another one that you look at him now. Like that's why too Sherry is dropped, because Inari, Sherry's good, but you know what you're going to get every week out of Inari. But yeah, interesting. Blew the GPS, huh?
Paul Gallen says Jacob Preston is playing well but won't be selected for his New South Wales Blues debut just yet. I couldn't have him in front of Liam Martin or even Hudson Young, he said.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Playing well, yeah, 100% he is, but how can you go into Origin without those pair? You need the lunatics, you need the nut, you need the aggression. I mean, I'll get he brings a bit of aggression, but Hudson Young, you know, he's got that mongrel and grubbiness in him. Liam Martins just speaks for himself. I'm going into Origin. I want those pair on my side. You need that.
The Cowboys have reportedly prepared a 4-year extension worth roughly $750,000 per season for Jackson Purdue.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty fair price for him. I think that probably in 4 years' time, that's going to be cheap. If he
Very
continues. If he continues doing what he's doing, that's going to be a cheap deal for him to get him that cheap this early.
I'd be more inclined to go into it if I was him and say, well, you got told Malalo for $10 million for 10 years. I want one of them deals. They like giving them deals up there, don't they?
I think he could get close to $1 million somewhere else if he hit the open market.
Yeah, definitely.
Tigers need a half.
Trey Mooney has been charged with a Grade 2 dangerous contact and has now been suspended for 1 game.
I ain't even going to go.
Here come the steam.
Seriously?
Where can he go for that tackle?
Is that the biggest load of horsecock you've seen all year? Like, seriously? Like, come on, 2 weeks for that?
Yeah, he got a week.
Yeah, for
He
early
took
plea.
an early
But
guilty. But yeah, he shouldn't have had to plead early guilty.
shouldn't have got nothing.
It should have been a penalty and left at that, and that would have been the end of it.
Listen, Ivan Cleary was there on the weekend. He should have taken full advantage of it and used him on his side.
Oh, 100%. But if you weren't distracting him, we probably would have.
Shush, I feel bad. Leave me alone.
Oh, you'd be. Someone decided to go and talk to Ivan right when
No.
Jed got his head cut open. Jet, sorry, but
I didn't want to talk to him at all. You're like, you've got to. I'm like, no, I don't want to. I went like
he's a
little-
nice guy. I think it was really nice.
Yeah. I didn't want to disturb him while he was
But
watching
Kylie
his
went
son.
up and got a photo and talked to him. Then there's a herd of people following, shaping the floodgates.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The Dragons have reportedly tabled Damien Cook a 1-year extension for the 2027 season.
there you go. Connor Watson, Dragons.
I don't know. Riddell should probably be put in there starting. I'd go Connor Watson at 14. But in saying that, I'd probably put Flanagan back at 14 where he was meant to be to start with.
I'd put him back in reserve grade, to be honest.
Look, a lot of people...
No, not to bag him.
Yeah, no,
I just think he
agree with
needs
you.
a bit
I
of
agree with
time
you
there.
to go and do that, but I think he'd be better if it's a 14 and coming on just to help out. Defence-wise, he's brilliant.
Yeah, true. I just think his
But
confidence
he doesn't
might.
think when it comes to attack. Like, prime example, we had a 4-on-1 overlap and where'd the ball go? Back into the centre. Like,
Some of
they're
that
not-
wasn't his
None
fault,
of
to
them
be
are
fair.
looking. I agree. Some of it's not his fault, but that's it. Left edge is his
But
edge.
my point is, go back to reserve grade. 2, 3, 4 weeks max. Confidence, bang. Come back first grade, bang, 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 bang.
But sadly, we know Daddy won't drop him.
True. Anyway.
WADA is reportedly exploring adding Ozempic and similar weight loss injectables to their banned substance list.
Why? It's not a performance enhancing. It's just weight loss.
Ask Shane. Well, Shane Warne had that. He had the weight loss thing and got picked up and banned. And
Yeah, I just find that it's not performance enhancing. What, because you lose a bit of weight, you're going to pick up an extra.
Could give you a couple extra yards in pace.
Maybe they should try it. I've had Ozempic. Doesn't make you feel any better. Makes you feel like crap.
And I've had Wagabi.
Yeah.
It's a heap of shit.
Yep.
It doesn't work. Like,
do you run faster?
No. To the fridge.
The only thing he runs is his mouth.
That goes pretty quick.
Yeah, but I lost 6 kilos on it, and then I've stopped because it was just you
And it's
just
diabetic medicine anyhow.
you just plateau at this one weight. Like weight once you know. To be honest, if anyone's thinking about it, it's a waste of money. It is a lot of money. It's a waste of money.
$550 for a month's
month.
worth. Crazy.
Because I'm not going to lie, I got a my bad. I got a self-esteem problem with my weight and trying to lose a bit of weight, and but it's just
That's what 90% of the people are doing anyhow. It's
what's the one that all the stars are on?
Ozempic.
Ozempic.
That's the
Yeah.
one that works apparently.
The ones that look like skeletons, like the Osborns.
Yeah, but it's
but what they
nasty
don't-
compared to some of the others.
and as soon as you stop, you gain the weight back anyhow. So
Yeah, that's it. They don't tell you, but they just tell you to get the needles. They don't tell you got to change your diet. You got to change
Yeah.
everything.
100%.
That's what they don't tell you.
Realistically, and you got to exercise. Who in their right mind at the moment has got time to change all their lifestyle? Everyone's just so busy. But anyway, all my weight's in the pants, in it, doll. I got a large ass.
Front or
What do you
back,
call it?
yeah.
I got a large ass. Huh?
wear them all the way up under your tits, do you?
Yeah, no, I've got a large ass.
It's not like winter, you can just cover up. Not you.
Oh,
Me.
next minute.
Yeah. That went south quick, didn't it?
Old bar jars. Anyway, moving on. I might have to get another beer.
Morgan Gannon was deemed to have shown Cat 1 HIA symptoms in his NRL debut against the Knights on Saturday. He is now subject to the 11-day stand-down period.
Paul Baker.
I think he had some head issues before he come over as well. I think last season he had a few over in the Super League, so...
Oh,
That was
no.
pretty early on in the game,
Yeah. Yeah, not good. Wayne Bennett admits he was unhappy with his side's win over the Tigers on the weekend. Nothing pleased me. The only thing that pleased me was Moala came off and gave me the chocolates from around his neck.
He's a hard man to please, isn't he?
What?
Not really. Chocolates made him happy.
True.
The NRL has confirmed they are reviewing their current schedule for when the Bears enter the competition next year. The 18th team provides us with a different set of permutations which allow us to think about the season structure, said Andrew Abdo.
They should have thought of this before they brought him in. They should have had all this worked out.
Is that an extra buy or an extra game per round?
It'd be an extra game because it's more money.
Yeah, true.
When do you put? Oh, we talked about it last week. Where do you put it? Monday, 6 o'clock.
Monday night's a
Weren't
great
they
night
talking
for
about making
football.
less games?
No way. If that happens,
That's what they were talking about. They were talking about taking it back to maybe
Okay.
23-game comp.
if it's less games, other players are going to take less money.
No, of course not.
Exactly. So you can't. You know what I mean? They're a business now. They're going to lose. And I don't think, honestly, 24 games a year.
What if they go to 2 tiers?
No, I can't. No, that is shit. That is shit.
Be like cricket.
Because okay, you're a Dragons fan.
Yep.
If they're in a different tier, and you may not get to see them play down here in Newcastle.
Agree. But
So that's not fair
the
on
cost.
you.
But that's the cost.
Yeah, but it's not fair on the fans.
Look, while I agree with that, at the same time, do we go to a 2-tier team where we get more games? Or do we stay in 1 tier and get less games?
Keep it how it is. You're getting paid $1 million a year. If you can't play 23 games, give it up.
But they're looking at the rest period as well for the players. So as we work, we get so many days off or whatever time off from our work where we get to go on holidays.
We're only getting a
In their
fraction of
agreement,
that
they get
pay as well.
I agree, but they get the same time.
You get holidays?
Yeah, I was just going to say, what's
I get a
what's
day
holidays?
off every now and again, but I've got to work extra for it.
Yeah, roster day.
Yeah.
I'll get a HDO. Hard Workers Day off.
Thought you were going to say something else then.
No, what about Origin? Stand alone. Give the teams a rest for 3 weeks.
Agree.
I'd like that.
Have Origin for 3 weeks in a row.
Because I picked my team.
Have Origin 3 weeks in a row. So it's only the Origin players that play.
Yeah.
Clubs have got to go, oh, well, when the Origin players come back, they need a rest. Well, sorry, when they come back, you gel your young blokes for a week. They get a week off. So, and if they want to have the women's Origin as well, have them and them each 3 weeks in a row. So you're still getting your footy and maybe introduce the women's game a bit more as well.
Agree with
So
that.
every club has to have a women's team. Like Penrith are pushing all these young kids in young women's comps. Let them go. Let them loose in the NRLW. They may not be successful in their first year, but how are they going to grow if they don't get
If
the
they're not
chance?
competing, they got to compete in the competition
100%.
to grow into the competition. I've always maintained that I can't understand why every club hasn't got a women's side anyhow.
Has to. Has to.
It's ridiculous the competition they've got set up for that women's comp. It's not long enough. Like you play each other once and then you're in the finals.
Well, they play Origin before
Parramatta.
they play a game.
Yeah,
Parramatta won one game
Yeah.
and got to a grand final.
exactly.
Well, that'll suit the Knights.
Yeah, one.
If you can win one game and get to a grand final.
You start well early.
Yeah,
Yes, they will
yeah,
be,
we're
right.
in.
But my point is, you should have to have every case. Like when we played the Warriors on the weekend, we played free grades.
Yeah, how good was that?
That was great, and you're getting value for your money as a family day out. It was absolutely, honestly, it was not just seeing fish, but it was great. It was a great day. So you should have to have reserve grade. They start first, then NRLW, and then the main game, because that way too, people that are there watching reserve grade will stay for the NRLW and push the NRLW before the main game as well.
Yep.
To be in the NRL, every club should have all 3 games. So when we go to play Parramatta, we take our 3 teams. We
Yep.
play your 3 teams. That's the way it has to be done.
Yeah,
Get
I
out,
agree
Abdo.
with the New South Wales Cup because the Queensland teams, they're disadvantaged because they've got their talent spread across 3 or 4 teams, whereas our teams here in New South Wales, all of our reserve graders are in one team. They're playing together.
Do you know who started this at the Q Cup and stuff? It's the Broncos. They didn't want to travel and bring their side all the time. That's where they started from. But get out, Abdo. Let's move in. We'll change it. All 3 grades, 5. That's how it has to be. Back in the day, I think, was it 4 games? President's Cup,
Yep.
under 21s,
Under 21s, reserve
Jersey,
grade.
reserve grade and first grade.
Yeah.
Yep.
We used to watch 4 games.
Yep.
Made a day of it down there at Penrith Park.
Yeah, we used to watch down there at Marathon Stadium, as it was called then. Old Max Chapman was running around in the President's Cup too. I was only knee-high to Kylie. You know, I was only a little whippersnapper back then.
You were never knee-high to me.
Oh, maybe when I was in mother's womb, but
And your dad's.
car. But yeah,
Is
you
that
know
what
what I
you
mean.
call
You,
it?
you make a family day out of it. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
You sure?
Yeah, okay.
That was a tangent. and a half,
Tell
wasn't
me
it?
about it.
Yeah, but they're good ones.
That went sideways really fast.
Josh Addo-Carr, that was the chair. Josh Addo-Carr and Tamana Tahu are currently putting plans in place for the Indigenous All Stars team to play on tour this post-season. These big names will play, bro. I'm telling you, added Addo-Carr.
Okay, I've got no drama with it. But
That's good.
is it?
I don't think you got to say that.
But is it going to be like a Maori side, or is that just like New Zealand, or are they going to have? Because you know how they have the Maori All Stars. Are they going to have one of them? Because I just see if it's Australia playing in that, so we're going to have Australian plus we're going to have the Indigenous side. So does that mean New Zealand will have the All Blacks and a Maori's side as well?
Eventually, maybe.
I don't know dramas if that, as long as they do it for all cultures, is my point. You can't just go for one and not the others. I just think there should be more, without trying to sound against one culture to the other, because I'd like to see more of some of the other cultures put out there, because how are our kids supposed to learn about all these different cultures if it's not out there for them to take in?
Well, it's starting to get that way because Harmony Day last Friday, Portia got to learn about different countries.
Japanese.
It used to always just be Indigenous and Australian, but now they've incorporated all different
Oh, good.
cultures.
I mean that in a positive way. So
Because there's more and more children
yeah.
coming from different countries.
And if we can stop any of this racism stuff, my point is we need to educate all the kids about all these cultures, which will in turn stop any of the backlash of racism. And if you got more of an understanding of the cultures,
Can only hope.
you know, I see there's a positive thing going forward. And I'd love for the NRL to go, okay, this round such and such, round such and such is all about the Maoris. Round such and such is Indigenous. Round such and such is Fijian. So just embrace the culture. They don't have to do it too much, but at the front of every game, have it all about the Fijians, and you know you can learn a bit of the culture. That when half time they got the Fijian dancers or whatever, Fijian hymn. Oh, that'd be great.
It's the World Cup.
Yeah, something like that. Like you know, have a round dedicated to that. I reckon it'll be great. Personally, anyway, moving on. Tangent.
We're almost there.
Still on the news.
Yeah. I would have taken a break if I knew there was going to be this many tangents.
My bad.
Reports indicate the Titans' salary cap isn't in a position to offer Philip Sami an extension. If he receives an offer from a rival club, they're unlikely to be able to match it.
Fair enough.
Outside of Tino, who are they paying?
Just thinking that.
Jaden Campbell,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Brinson.
Bo Firma.
AJ Brinson. They've got so many fullbacks.
Bo Firma.
Yeah.
He's probably up there now these
Yeah.
days. But you just don't think of players, you think,
But surely they can afford to offer Phil Sami something.
yeah, true.
England are reportedly interested in signing current Australian assistant coach Willie Peters as their head coach for the upcoming World Cup.
100%.
Mad not to.
Yeah.
I honestly think you'll see Willie Peters at one of 2 clubs next year. Manly or the Cowboys. And
Here's one. There's reports that the Roosters coach could want to go back to France. Does Willie Peters slide in there?
Ooh,
Got the purse strings.
nothing like a good Willie sliding in, is there?
Uncalled for.
Because, Trent Robinson's missus is French.
Oh, okay. You're clear.
You've always liked Willie.
Yeah, something in common, haven't we? Willie's since being at Newcastle, you get to know what they're like, and I said, to be honest, before we signed Holbrook, we should have went after Willie Peters and not took no for an answer through giving the Lighthouse if we needed to.
Did you give the lighthouse away a lot?
Yeah, I know. I tried to give it the fish.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there was a lighthouse there on Saturday. It was just sideways.
No.
It was hidden.
I don't know.
It wasn't unveiled.
Well, you're sitting there going, look at the guns on him.
I believe that come from your mouth. Thank you.
Actually, it did.
You just dropped yourself in.
But, yeah, honestly, Willie Peters he'll bring a few players from his side as well. So hopefully he does it very soon, because I'd like to see Jesse Sue go around in the NRL for at least 1 or 2 more years before he gets too on.
You good now?
Ah, yeah.
All third-party deals sourced for PNG chief players will reportedly be tax-free also, just like their playing salary.
Told you blokes are not the selling ones that get tax-free.
DCE says his interaction with Manly fans has been nothing but positive since he announced his departure last year. He says he will embrace their reaction this round when he returns to Four Pines Park. I'm fine with whatever comes my way, he said.
Buckle up, mate, because you're going to get booed.
Get the earplugs out.
I'll be very surprised if they don't. Very surprised.
Yeah.
Peter V'landys says anyone hating on the PNG Chiefs have no vision and insist they will be successful. Can you imagine 10 million people following one team? It's a monopoly because it's the only sport that's played there. People don't realise how big PNG is, he explained.
He hasn't got a vision for hair.
My only issue with it is how much is the NRL going to have to put into keeping this team afloat? Yeah, but 10 years down the track, they're still going to have to be pouring money into it. You think about...
But how's that fair to say, okay, Parramatta?
Yeah, well, but that's what I'm trying to say is they can't have the same gate takings.
No.
They cannot physically charge that much money. For someone to go and watch a game of rugby league over there, they don't have that money. You know, like for them to have to pay $40 a game...
They're not going to get... That'll be a week's wages.
Exactly. So how long is it going to...
I don't think...
survive on its own?
I don't want this to sound disrespectful to the PNG community, because I don't.
But
I don't think they're the right go for the team coming forward at the moment. Maybe down the track we could sort something out, but I think, honestly, we probably needed to have one at Tasmania before there.
Yeah.
Or another New Zealand team.
Yes.
What's wrong with Northern Territory side?
Yeah. Well, a bit odd.
They're
Adelaide.
AFL.
Yeah.
They're all AFL. That's predominantly up there. It's AFL.
100%.
But every time,
But if
I
it's-
know every time Parramatta go up there and play, when they play a game up there every season, it's a full house.
100%.
So,
But even Tasmania too, like that's... If
Yeah.
it's supposed to be national, that's the only state that does not really have a team.
Yeah, or they haven't had a go at a team.
Yeah. We could, like I said, call them the Mapatazzies.
call them the family club.
Oh.
Oh.
Next minute.
And lastly, the Bears have reportedly signed Maverick Geyer to their inaugural roster from 2027 onwards.
I don't think he's huge signing, but could change over there. But
If he turns out like his old boy, he'll be a good signing.
yeah, but he's been on the fringe of first grade for years now. He should have. If you're not going to develop a Penrith system, you're not going to develop anywhere. I don't think personally, and went to
Because
the.
he has only been fringe, really, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's still very young, I
Yeah.
guess. But
Oh, hopefully he does. Oh, don't get me wrong. I hope he does. But
Is he another Cooper Johns that's
Yes.
in that shadow of his dad and can't find that next rung on the ladder
I said I
climb
think so.
to advance or something?
hopefully it changes for the bloke. But anyway, that's the NRL news for this week. NRL news brought to you by Hip Pocket Workwear, and we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back shortly. Time for Marchie's Mailbag. Marchie's Mailbag.
Marchie's.
Brought to you by Maitland Bathrooms. And apparently, Chris, they do rather well bathtubs. So,
Room for two.
So we've heard.
apparently.
Okay, I don't know whether I've been stitched up this week, but I've got a couple of names here. Hopefully I pronounce them correctly. I apologise now if I don't. The first one comes in from Tim Marunga. What's your take on the Warriors start to 2026? Does Tanner Boyd move to 6 when Luke Metcalf returns? I can't see any reason why they wouldn't move him to 6. He's just playing too good a football to take out of the side. So
You got to keep him in.
yeah,
Well,
definitely 100%.
It was named today, Metcalf at
Yes.
6.
Yeah,
There you go.
okay.
There you go. That explains that.
That one's covered. There you go.
But I will say to Tim, Warriors absolutely playing out of their skin. And I did say that, haven't I?
Yeah.
Before the ball was kicked, just for record, you know.
Yeah, we heard.
We get it. You were right.
And the thing about the Warriors is they could
That's
get
two.
injury in any position, and they've got a ready-made bloke just to step up. Like, they've got so much depth.
I was pretty impressed with their halves in New South Wales Cup, even. And I tell you, I know this is a huge call, but Jet Cleary's going to be as good as his brother, if not better.
Will he stay at the Warriors?
No.
No.
I think he'll be back at Penrith.
Well, it depends where Nathan and Ivan end up.
No, well, the thing is, wouldn't you want to play with your brother?
Shut up, Mark.
Play with your brother,
Yeah.
coached by your dad. I reckon. I know. A Longy, what's his name?
Ayongi. Oh, Blaze Talangi.
Blaze Talang is, he's a good 5'8", but the two Cleary brothers, well, he needs a little bit of work, a little bit of experience, but I tell you what, he can kick goals
He'll
too.
get it.
He can kick goals.
He might think the opposite too. He might just want to get out of his.
I think that's why he's there.
Out of the
spotlight,
shadow.
'cause- Yeah.
I think that's why he's over the Warriors now. But I mean, what better thing in the what? Would there be a better feeling in the world than being coached by your dad and playing NRL with your brother side by side?
But when you look at that too, like you have a look at the halves combination he's learning under. That's a pretty good combination to be taught by.
And Andrew Webster, honestly, I've got a lot of respect for that bloke, and I think a lot of players do too.
Yeah.
That's why he's got so many good players there. So
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
he'll get Dad's ear in the off season.
Yeah.
You know, Dad'll be in his ear in the off season, and his dad talks. He talked to him every week.
his dad was there on
You
the
know,
weekend.
that's what I mean. So he's still going to get the pointers from who he needs to get the pointers from. But like I say, like these two blokes that he's sitting under their wing at the moment, geez, he
Oh yeah.
pretty lucky.
What were you saying?
I can't remember, but that's a good 6-7 combination.
Oh god.
I'm
But
just.
and saying that too, Ivan and Webster are like that too. So
Yeah.
And there's been a few players go both ways. Like a couple went from the Warriors across, a couple went from Penrith across. So wouldn't surprise me if in a couple of years' time they kind of swap back.
interesting. What's your space?
The second one comes from Carol Sinclair. Are they fundamentally changing the game? Seems little point in two teams playing anymore when one team is consistently given the advantage. I'm 67 years old and I really dislike the new game. We will all eventually turn off on the six agains.
I get what you're saying.
It's annoying.
It's
Yeah.
getting a little bit repetitive. Stop stuck on the game.
Yeah.
Well, it's never usually one, is it? It's 3 or 4 in a row, and then
And some of them aren't even warranted.
No, some of them you don't know what they're called for. Either.
It's like Liam Kennedy on the weekend.
Oh, he was whistle happy.
He was an absolute. And I must say, I'll bring this up now. As he walked off before the warm up, and as he walked off at half time, every time he shook the copper's hand.
Yeah, but damn it, I've never heard boos so loud
Yeah.
for a ref in my
Oh,
life.
he was
That's why I
dreadful.
shook the cop's
Like,
hand.
Yeah.
like, we weren't going to win the game. I'm not saying that, but he was dreadful. He did not help us. But as I said to Kylie, I said, well, he's shaking the copper's hand, thinking, I'm going to need you after this.
I thought
So-
people were going to jump the fence.
Is this going to be something that they're going to flog it out for the first 5, 6, 7 rounds and then it's going to slowly taper like they normally do? Like, what was it, 2 seasons ago? It was the 10 in the bin?
and the head highs.
Yeah, all that type of stuff.
Well, let's get it right from the start.
That's what I mean. They
Yeah.
did that. They did that what Mark just said with the high tackles and that, it was 10 in the bin.
By
10 in the
Magic
bin.
Round, it was out.
Exactly. So is it something that's going to happen or?
Write this in your little notes, Magic Round, see if it changes by then. And we'll come back on a Magic Round and we'll readdress it and see if it's changed. And just see if it...
I think even this week just gone, I think there might have been a few less than previous weeks.
Except for the Knights.
It just seems like there was a couple of games I saw that it was a pretty low 6 again count. So
Just better discipline.
But I agree with you 100%, Marchie, where you said about that last year when Magic Round had all come to an end. So it'd be interesting to see if it does again.
Yep.
And if it does, you know that they've got a little strategy of playing with things till then to see what it does. And if so, get rid of it. Get rid of that whole concept. Just start playing normal football.
that's it. If that's the case, trial it in New South Wales Cup.
Trial it in trial games.
Pre-season. Yeah.
Well, that's what they did when they brought in the in-goal touches, the in-goal referees,
Yeah, New South
the
Wales
two
Cup was
referees. That all those things that they trialled it in the lower games, all the games that
At the end of the season.
at the end of the season that didn't make a difference to the latter positions.
So the Knights games.
Yeah, pretty much all the nice games, most of the season.
Hey, we could have gone to 16.
The six agains were brought in to speed the game up, right? But teams are working ways around to slowing the game down.
But it's no
Now,
good
we
for
give
the...
away the six agains.
It's no good for
slow
the...
it down.
Yeah,
For
one
the-
or two tackles in.
Yeah.
But you're going to see players like Fisher Harris, Nelson Asafa Solomona gone from the
Yeah.
game. And do we really want to see that? Payne Haas gone from the game.
Moses
No, you
Leota.
don't. Moses Leota. I don't want to see that gone because honestly, I love that style of player.
So teams are actually trying to get penalised now. They're actually trying to get the penalty against themselves to stop that 6 again.
Why do I feel targeted?
Because
When,
Bennett
if the
do
shoe
it.
fits.
Yeah, but it's well coached.
Willie Mason
Yeah.
started it.
It's well coached because you've got to now adapt your team to the game.
Yeah.
And players have got no choice but to do this now. So this where it's got to go back because honestly, if it keeps going, you will lose the Fisher Harrises and Coates because they will not be suitable for the game anymore. And do you want to see that, to be honest?
No, there'll be 20-minute a game players, that's it.
You'll have 13 back rowers.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when times will come into their own.
Or 13 halfbacks. Oh, we'll be right then. Anyway.
Okay, question 3 we have from David Pufar. I'm hoping that's correct.
Excuse me?
According to Google, that's how you pronounce
David
it.
How
who?
we pronounce it?
It's,
Pufar.
it's spelled Puha, but it's
Poofer.
a Maori name.
Pufar. Yeah, that's what I got. Do you think less people will start going to games if the cost of living, fuel, etc., keeps increasing?
He won't have a choice.
Oh, yeah.
Won't have a choice. Like,
gotta
how
get to
how
the
do you
point.
get there? Like, there's not much diesel left at the moment. Like, this is the thing. All because of one idiot, and I don't give a shit. Like, no one would play with armies with him when he was a child. Now he wants to play armies.
Get your own words.
I thought you were going to blame the guy in Cessnock that filled the IBC.
The what, sorry?
The one in Cessnock that filled the IBC full of fuel and started the panic
1,000 litre
buying.
tank.
Yeah, but he might need that. He might need that for his everyday living.
People are just mad because
Like
he
the
was
dunny
being
rolls.
smart.
Like the dunny rolls that time.
But that's it, panic buying. The fuel supplies and the incoming was still okay. It's just people panic buy.
But that's the thing. Like, it's all because of one idiot has destroyed the world at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, it's got to stop, and it's got to stop now.
It's
because
going to affect every
Yeah.
every facet of life.
Well,
and unfortunately, you look at your concerts as well. Like how much is it going to affect concerts? Yeah, it's
Holidays.
going to affect everything. Unfortunately,
Even holidays.
and
Who
I
can
think it
afford-
will.
Who can afford to go on holiday?
Well, they're talking $5 a litre for diesel.
Oh.
That's going to hurt big time.
But
Like,
who's going to repay all this? Is Trump going to subsidise everything?
No, we'll have to wear it. That's it. That's where it stops.
But what is our spastic of an idiot that's running the country?
Well, it's been nice being on air, but
Yeah.
No, well, I don't care.
Thank you for our
what's
last
he
show.
doing? What's he doing? What's he doing?
Well, the ACCC's keeping an eye on it. They're watching it.
Me ain't doing
They're
it.
not doing anything.
No, that's right.
And he came out today, our leader, and said
Weasel little.
even if the war stops tomorrow, we're still looking at 6 to 8 months before we see any
Bullshit.
reprieve.
holy
Bullshit. So
So why
moly.
are we paying today currently $3.10 a litre for diesel on oil that we paid $40 a barrel for.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
we
Suddenly paying
paid
for
for
it.
it
Still
3 months
hasn't
ago.
got- yeah.
Why
That's
did they shut
that's
down our
buying-
oil refineries up the top end of the country anyway?
Go to South Australia.
'Cause it
South
was
Australia
cheaper.
has the third biggest oil collective underground that we could mine in the world.
Set
we
it
could
up.
make $60 trillion off that alone.
And the shale oil's next level as well.
So here we are struggling. Every family's struggling. So then the banks decide to put the interest rates up.
Because the cost of living's gone up.
Yeah, because now everyone's spending. Cause
So, but why didn't
too
the government
expensive.
step in?
That's
They've got to
'cause-
step in and put a stop to
It's
things.
because the supermarkets put
Well,
their
the other
prices
thing they're
up.
going to stop is China's now turned around and said, well, we're not going to send you anymore. So why are we still sending coal? Why are we still sending gas?
Well, we get
So
most
gotta
of ours
pay
from
them.
Singapore, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But it goes through
We've
the
got the
China.
low-
But which is ours anyhow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we send it to them and then bring it back.
And
Yeah, they
sell it to
refine
us.
it because it's cheaper to refine overseas than it is here. And I was talking to a coal miner about the same thing with the coal. Why do we send our coal over to get it clean to bring it back here? And he said because it's cheaper.
Yep.
It's actually cheaper to get it done overseas.
Yeah,
It
you're
sounds stupid, but all it's doing is affecting our lifestyle.
100%.
we got some of the
Well,
biggest natural gas
I
reserves.
didn't want to bring it up, but you blokes going to have to take your pay cut.
Not another one.
Yeah, sorry.
So what we're going to have to start paying you now.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Okay. Next one we have is from, how are we going to pronounce that?
What's this
Daniel Bichol.
Batil.
And again, I've been stitched up with a few names here I'm struggling with. When the Eels were down to 12, why didn't the Dragons go left? They had the numbers. We
They
touched
did.
on that a little bit earlier.
Yeah. There's a couple of times I'd sit there, so you go left. Yeah, and they went right.
So Para never won that game. Dragons lost it.
Dragons lost it.
Yeah, they had every opportunity to beat Parramatta.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
I'm a-
easier said than done looking from the TV, I suppose, but yeah. I mean, that's when you...
I mean, several times you had.
They had them for numbers, wasn't it?
Moses, Garden.
3 blokes.
Well, not just 3 blokes. Our
Sully.
centre, Sully, who could run over him every day of the week, and the ball never went to him. Every commentator said it. And then, as a Dragons fan, I'm sitting there screaming at the TV, going, "How can I see there are 4 players and 1 defender, and then they just turn it back on the inside of the field?"
That also
Just
comes back to
stupid.
the coach too. Surely he had to have sent a message out saying, "Get at that left edge,
Yeah.
like move the ball right and then swing it left."
I don't know about you, but if I'm Flanagan, I'm screaming into that walkie-talkie to get that message out there.
Yeah.
There was a few passages in that game where the Dragons did go wide and they did have overlaps, but they were shut down really quickly. So the wingers were still in their positions for Parramatta, and there was the gaps sort of from the centres out to the wing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're going straight through here, but the edge defence from Parramatta pushed across pretty well.
Yeah, you're right. And the only way we got through was we had to put a kick
Yeah.
in behind the play.
But I also go back to Flanagan's confidence. Go back to reserve grade, build your confidence up. He might have seen that, read that play a bit better.
Yeah, but also going back to that too, like that's Gufferson's job as well.
Yeah.
Like he's the bloke at the back. Like I remember years ago going down and watching Newcastle and Melbourne down at Newcastle, and we got the bleacher seats, and I watched Billy most of that game purely based on what he was doing in the back play. Like he directs that team. It was like everything he was saying was happening on the field. Everywhere he pointed, it happened.
Dylan Edwards is a good one for that.
Another one, and I just sort of put a little bit. Whether they weren't listening to him, I don't know. But
Well, they
that's,
should. He's
that's
the
what
one
your
that can see it
fullback's
all.
there for. He's the one that
He's got
sees
grabbed by the
everything.
collar.
Yeah. So to
Exactly.
me, the fullback's like a third half, so to speak.
Yep.
He can see everything.
Yep.
So, yeah, if my players are not listening to a fullback, hook. Anyway,
Okay, we have Stephen Gibson. Is Tanner Boyd the most improved and most surprising player so far this season?
one of them 100%. Yeah,
Definitely up there.
Yeah,
He more
Definitely in
forward.
yeah, I'll go there. Another one I'm going to give a rap to that I wouldn't say I'm surprised, but Paul Alamonte. Again, I can't rap that bloke highly enough. Like week in, week out, he just kills it on, and sometimes you'll get dropped. Like, you just sit there, so what is the bloke going to do? But when you watched Penrith last week, they had a lot of stars, but I mean, Paul Alamotti once again. I'm picking a team, 1 to 13. He's in my team for sure.
You need to start wearing a Penrith jersey.
No, I just like. It doesn't matter who team they are. I got blokes.
I can AI it.
Well, I've got players I like in a few different teams, but if I see talent and that I like it, that I just think that bloke's a gun. You watch him play, he can goal kick as well. You can put him anywhere anywhere in the back line. You could even put him in the back row if you needed to. Yeah, to me, mate, yeah, he's a player of the future.
Last one comes in from Scotty Gray. Video has emerged of Parramatta's tactics to manipulate the new Escort rule to the advantage. How will and can the NRL avoid this new rule being exploited like that? And where do you draw the line? Like, surely there is to be a point where it's way too obvious that it's manipulation of the rule and not a genuine attempt of catching. It's the same as any club. They've found a
way to get around
a glitch in the system, and they're using it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm glad it's a Parramatta that's doing it. But from what I've seen, the videos, they don't actually obstruct anyone. They're not actually they're in front of the catching player, the player taking the ball, putting their hands up, making it look like they are attempting to catch the ball, but they're not actually infringing anyone. Most of those videos, they're still 5 metres away from the ball.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Back in the day, Mark Carroll, or even one of the Para players used to do it with Steve Ella. When they're kicking for goals down there.
Ray Price, the praying mantis.
Yeah. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, but to me,
they're not breaking the rules.
They're not breaking the rules as such because they're not actually taking anyone out of play.
Correct.
If they're standing still doing it, they can't even call it a disruptor.
So the letter of the law is that to be an infringement, they've got to be coming into the play as you're coming into the play. They're there, and I'm a Dragons fan, and I watched it. I got no problem with it.
Yeah,
they're already standing there as a third person, waiting to catch the ball in case he doesn't catch it. And they're not obstructing anyone.
It's a bit different if someone's coming in and then they're stepping into their path.
Correct.
You know, that is, like you say, that is the rule. So I don't see it being a major issue. Like I say, it's a glitch that they've found and they're using well. So
comical, though.
Yeah.
You reckon they're going to get penalised?
But how can they be penalised if they're not?
All they've got to just say
when Penrith play them on the weekend, will the ref find a way to penalise them?
Okay. Just walking on the field will be enough.
Well,
bloody oath.
And maybe it was just like the Guff Arena.
Yeah, well.
Maybe he brought it in and we just didn't know.
But, I mean, every club's done. You watch
but
over the last couple of years, they're all doing it.
They've got to coach ways to beat the NRL's change of the rules.
Well, and that's what I was just saying too with the 6 again thing, that teams are now forcing the referees to penalise them.
100%.
You know?
Anyway,
that was the last one for Marty's Mailbag.
Brought to you by
Maitland Bathroom Renovations. Give us a call.
Yeah. Bathtub specialist.
Bathtub specialist. Ask Chris.
I wasn't going there, but anyway, on that note, we're going to take a short break and we're going to be back shortly. Guys, welcome back to the podcast. It's time for Talking Schmidt. Talking Schmidt brought to you by Full Throttle Barbecue. Gonna have a pie right about now. But Talking Schmidt, caller number 1. Who we got there?
You got Cole.
G'day, Cole. How are you, champion?
Good, mate. Good.
What's your question for us, buddy?
Okay. If you could change one rule in the NRL, what would you change and why?
The 6 agains.
Why would you change it?
It's just getting too fast with a big man like Fisher Harris and co and speeding the game up. And if it keeps going, I'm afraid the big man like that might be a thing of the past.
Yeah, well, you actually picked the same rule I would change. I would change the 6 again, but I'd change it for a couple of reasons. One, gives the referees too much ease to actually fatigue a team, which they do.
Yep.
And because of that, because of their ability to do that, because they don't have to explain why they're given the 6 again, it's on the run. If you want to be corrupt and corrupt the game, you've only got to corrupt one person to fix a match. And that's the referee.
Yep.
100%.
True.
100%, mate. Yep, I couldn't agree.
I think you watch it. They'll give one side 5 or 6 agains in the first 10, 15 minutes, and that fatigues at the back end of the game. The team that didn't get those 5 or 6 agains is fatigued. That's when they start getting 6 again, so it looks even at the end of the game.
100%.
And it does. They do that every week.
Yeah, unless you're the Knights, we don't get any.
Oh, well, you usually don't deserve any.
Oh,
Oh, you
Forward.
yeah.
When he's right, he's right.
Well, you won't be getting any this week anyway.
Oh, probably not. Not in Belmore. But hang on a minute. Where are we on the ladder?
8.
Sliding.
Where's the Broncos?
Outside the 8.
All I can say is after 6 rounds last year, Broncos were 1 from 6. After 2 rounds last year, Newcastle were 2 from 2.
Yeah,
Where they finished?
We're consistent. We're consistent, mate.
Hey, Broncos finished number 1. Newcastle finished last.
Nice
Sounded
guy.
pleased with that too. Didn't
Nice guys finished last.
he? Knights guys.
Yeah, nice guy.
Nice guys do.
No, that's it. It's
all
I'm
right.
not saying anything.
well, come on.
No, we won't start on Penrith.
No, I was talking about the whole nice guys finish last
No.
situation. We won't go there.
Hey, gold medal's a gold medal.
If we're going there, I'm definitely a nice guy. hang on, no, I'm a bad guy.
But I tell you what, that's the best 30 seconds of your week.
30, you Scott.
Spruiken.
Oh,
20 seconds of cuddle.
I hold back. A little. Oh, mate. Anyway, thanks for your question, mate. That was a ripper, actually. And
Have a good show.
go the Broncos, mate. They'll bounce back. That's for sure.
Absolutely, we will.
Thanks, champion.
All right, mate.
Take
mate.
See you,
care.
mate. So,
Oh, that's good. I love it when viewers call in like that, and you can have a joke with him. And
Nah, he's good quality.
He's a good bloke. So
Been a
good
while
on you,
since we
mate.
heard from him, actually.
Yeah. All right, guys. Caller number 2. Who we got there?
Hey, g'day, Smitho. It's Daryl here. How you going?
Good champion. How are you, mate? What's your question for us, buddy?
Yeah, question is, I heard you met the Ivan Cleary and all the rest. I'm wondering if you've got him in the crew there, and if you're going to get some scoops and whatnot, and get some regular information from Mr. Ivan Cleary.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should have.
Hey.
I'm too shy. If he was here, I couldn't be.
Why not?
Didn't you see how I went on
You went a
Saturday?
little starstruck.
I went all
didn't you?
weird.
Yeah, but what about on Saturday?
No, that's crazy.
No, you're all right. You just, it's someone that you team. I go a little bit funny when I see fish.
In the pants.
It's still a little bit funny. I mean, seriously, did you see the guns on the bloke? Jesus Christ. All jokes aside.
No, back to the question. I don't know if you saw it, but Ivan was watching his son, obviously, and it was nearly the end of the game. So someone actually come down and got me and said, "Now's the time. Go get your photo with him. Go talk to him." So I did. Anyway, next minute his son gets hurt. So
Yeah.
I'm distracting the poor bloke while he's trying to watch his son.
Imagine what he's saying. He's probably cursing you now, eh?
Probably. I feel bad.
That weird lady.
No, that was Delwyn. Delwyn was next in line.
He's going to get an AVO.
Yeah, no, it was good. That's a good idea. Didn't think of that, but yeah, no, mate, it was good. It's good when he was really nice too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Because normally when we see him before the games, like when Penrith are playing the Knights at home, he's got his game head on. Like, he's really hard to talk to. But on Saturday, he was
just relaxed.
Yeah, he was heaps more relaxed.
and fair enough too. You got a job to do. He's focused.
Yeah.
Some players are like that too. They don't interact with anyone before because they're in game mode. But yeah, no, good question, champion. And how's it down Katoomba, mate?
Not too bad. It's very pleasant, and I hope to get up to Newcastle and catch up with you all. You're all legends. You're doing very well. Good luck with the podcast this year. I think it's going great.
Oh,
No.
bless your heart.
Pleasure, mate. Come up and have a beer and a steak at the Full Throttle Ranch.
Guaranteed. Lock it in. I'll be there.
Sounds good. All right, champion. Thanks for your call and enjoy the rest
Thank
of the
you.
show.
All the best.
Take
Thank you.
care.
Bye. Bye.
right, time for caller number 3. Who we got there?
I'm sure you must be getting sick of me by now.
Oh, no, Simon. Seriously, all jokes aside, I reckon maybe we need a segment called Simon Says every week.
Well, that's possible too. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty well here every week. This is my segment now, isn't it, Big Dinas?
Yeah, this is true. Do I ask? What's your question?
Well, that's nice of you to come onto my show then. Thank you.
Did he say you shoe or show?
Don't be disgusting, Big Dinas.
Sorry. What's your question for us, Champion?
Oh, I don't know. Well, who's there first?
Oh, sorry. My apologies. We've got Marchie.
How you going?
Oh, hello, my little garden gnome. How are you, love?
Oh, I'm going really well. Thank you for asking. How's yourself?
Oh, not bad. What I wouldn't give to grab onto that beard.
You better line up behind Chris. Apparently.
I know he likes a bath,
I
doesn't
know
he?
he wants you lining up behind him too.
Yeah, good. You might want to watch the outtakes from this show. You might see something funny on there. But
Well, I don't know if I want to see that at all.
oh, it's got a little bit of a song from Chris. But anyway,
Yeah.
you got the ever beautiful crazy lady.
Hello there, darling. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing okay, thank you. I mean, you must be still on top of the world. You haven't had a loss yet.
No, not yet. Give me an hour.
No, but like you and a lot of other people I know, it's coming.
Oh, I wish.
About an hour. You got Mark.
Man, not be out. He's still be at the bench.
Hello, Mark.
Hi,
How are you,
Simon.
love?
Good.
I
And
just love your deep voice.
at the tail end, you got Luke.
Simon, how we
Luke,
going?
I'm doing okay for an old fella. How are you?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
And
Fantastic.
in the guest lounge tonight, we got Dan, mate, in the Full Throttle guest lounge.
Oh, hello, Dan. You poor person. You've been subjected to all this horror, I'm sure.
I don't mind it, mate. It's quite relaxing.
Oh, if my voice is relaxing, that's a wonderful thing.
I've listened to you every other week, mate. You're good.
Oh, thank you so much. It's wonderful to hear you now.
So what's your question, or do I not ask?
No, well, I'm a little bit confused with things going on. I was looking at all your tips and things, and I don't know what's going on. It seems like every week there's at least one upset. Do you think, though, that Penrith will actually lose a game this year?
Yes.
Not at the moment.
Yeah,
Maybe
they will.
around Origin time.
They will, yeah.
But if they keep going the way they are, God, they're going to be hard to beat.
I mean, I feel bad for them. They had a dry run with 1 year without a grand final, but
They're all buggered.
Yeah, it must be hurting them, no.
it's a horrible thing to go through, but I just can't see them losing a game.
Nah.
When was the last time someone went through undefeated?
Probably like the
Question.
30s.
Well, Penrith did, I think, in 2020. They got to the finals, but because they didn't lose any, quote me if I'm wrong,
It was, yeah, I think it might have
I'm
been.
pretty sure they didn't lose a game, hence why they lost the grand final.
Well, possibly, but I'm starting to wonder if they should be sending in the anti-doping people, because you guys are just machines, aren't you?
It all
Yeah.
comes down to fitness.
100%.
I've always said that. The
No.
Knights are just lazy.
Well,
Well,
well, they
Sorry,
are, and
I'm kidding. I'm lazy.
No, you're right, and I agree. I mean, I put the A in fit, but well, how good was that? How good was that Brian try though? I was so excited to see it.
Yeah, bless his heart.
what, the try or him?
Oh, yeah, well, both. You know, he's a big hunky man, isn't he?
He's my favourite little garden gnome.
He's here. What a tremendous try though! I got so excited. I was jumping up and down and clapping my hands.
I've just been shattered.
You're Simon's favourite garden gnome.
And he is Ty.
Well, yes, yeah, apparently so.
But yeah, no, he's a machine. Like, and credit to him, because they've lost players over the last few years as well. So,
Well, you wouldn't even know, would you?
nah, that's what I mean. So,
They fill that void. It doesn't matter what void's there, it's filled. It's crazy.
Yep, and then Newcastle fills their voids with people who break down every week. So
They're doing all right.
tremendous
aren't they?
work.
well, we've got room for more.
Or get suspended, or
Halfbacks, you'd be right.
But I also put it
cheap.
down to different clubs too. Is there like a party culture in some clubs, and other clubs they're more about?
Well, you'd have to ask Caleb and his friend who went to the Bulldogs, wouldn't you?
Oh, Mr. Kurt Mann.
Yes.
Oh, in Kurt's defence, he was just waiting for a mate.
Yeah, a bit of man love in the bathroom, hey?
Crickets.
Don't threaten you with a good time, eh?
Well, you know, I'd be front and centre. I'd be the meat in that sandwich.
Oh, God.
You love it.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well, I don't think Dean should be talking. I mean, with his fascination with people like Fish and Leo, I mean, like...
He'd
I
love
think
to
you're
be the
the-
meat in that sandwich.
Exactly right. I think he's got a bit of a latent issue there himself. So
I wouldn't go that far, but if you had to
I
say...
think, I think you go all the way, Big Dean. That's what
The list is getting bigger too.
Nah.
Greg Marshew's on that list.
Oh, mate, I tell you, that bloke is a gun too. He fair give it to Kylie again the other day.
No, he didn't. I gave it back to him.
Oh, yeah, you did, but just the banter between you two is great. Like, it is really, like, comes up to Kylie and gives it to her about Penrith, and she gives it back. It's just...
And I bet you look at both of them and wouldn't decide which one at the time, could you? You'd be, well, oh, do I pick her? Do I pick him? Goodness me.
Well, it makes him a cuck of the NRL, doesn't it?
Why not both?
No, I'm as loyal as they come. I know
Miss
what...
that.
I just
I
choose
can,
to
I can
ignore
hear
it.
Big Denis might be going red at the moment, though.
No.
Do we have a big red Denis?
Oh, she will be in about an hour, don't
It's
you worry.
throbbing. It's throbbing.
Oh, it will be in an hour too, don't you worry.
Deflection.
Anyway,
Yeah, 2 minutes of fury for you, hey there, crazy lady.
I'm not doing it 4
Wait, I'm
times.
late for work. Or early.
It's
What
like
depends on
10:30 at night, you knucklehead.
10:30.
By the time I get in there. Anyway,
In where? What are we talking about?
In the house.
In the back door.
I've got to come through the back door.
Well, if you ever want some tips or pointers on that, Big Denis, I'm your man.
Apparently so. Anyway,
Anyway, that was my question. It's lovely to speak to you all.
You too.
that was my answer.
Well, good. It's time to get this show back on track, I think, my show. So I'll let you take over my show now and get it back to a state of normality.
No worries. Thanks for letting us come on your show.
Wow. That's the very least I could do, Big Denis.
I reckon we need to have a FaceTime with Simon one night.
You know, it'd be really good if we can get the Big Johnson back. Then we can have the Big Denis and the Big Johnson.
Oh, what if we just got the ginger cat in? Would that tickle your fancy?
Well, I'd like to tickle him, that's for sure.
I'm going to have fun with this. Anyway, thanks for your call, champion, and I'll... yeah, no doubt we'll probably...
Much love to you all. Much love to Christopher. Ta-ta.
Take care.
Bye. Ta-ta.
Never a dull moment with Simon, eh? That's it. But we were going to have the boys on from in WA too, but I think they're doing the dishes or something. But so we'll get them on next week, Matt and Pete. But watch there. Keep enjoying. I love watching what they're doing.
Been some good photos and some good videos coming through.
Yeah, they're characters, eh? Did you see the one today about packing the boot?
I didn't see that one today.
Anyway, we'll take a short break and be back after this. That was Talking Schmidt, brought to you by Full Throttle Barbecue.
Someone called my eye.
Welcome back, guys, and what caught my eye, brought to you by Scott's Hunter Prime Butchery. Yum. We're trying to get him in too.
Apparently we're not going to have much success from what I've been told.
We'll just keep at it. Yeah, you're watching. We're coming for you, mate. We'll just turn up one day. You reckon
Just
we can
message
kidnap
me
him?
your phone number, mate. We'll have a chat.
Yeah.
Just do Talking Smith and on the street and walk up.
Knock on his door.
That's not the back door over, Chris.
No. But there is plenty of meat around.
On that note, you can start, Margie.
No worries. I'll start with one that I've maintained, and I'll always maintain there is a protected species in this game. The tackle of James Tedesco on Dylan Edwards was an absolute... It's a shocker.
Crock of shit.
And to go unpunished, I think sends a really bad sign, considering
He should have been sent for 10.
It has to have gone to the bench. Whether it's accidental or not, the position he's in that picture, he's all bar, head on the ground. His elbow does save him, I think, but a player should never be put in that position in our game.
But
He's
even
saying he bounced into it.
It's all ball.
I just don't.
Did he
I
bounce
don't
into
care.
that? But
I don't care.
Like
That's
he
a
threw
bad
him.
position to be
Yeah.
put in.
Like,
Yeah.
They're saying regardless, if it's an accident,
Don't matter.
it's on report. So it
has
should
to
be
go
on
on
report. Look at the position. The rule is once the legs go past
The
horizontal, past the shoulder line,
But that's
that's
set
well
up.
past the shoulder line.
Okay.
What's he doing to his ankle?
Well, he's twisting it as well, by the looks of it.
That's how you get him in full rotation to drive him down.
And the thing is, too, that's a professional foul as well. Because the way they were in the attacking.
Well, yeah, it was a quick play the ball.
Yeah, so
Full
it
on,
should have
bro.
been 10 as well. So
There was
why
a-
wasn't it even 10 in the bin for a professional foul?
In the game last weekend, I think it was, there was 3 Parramatta players in the tackle. The third player in lifted the player by the legs to the horizontal and then dropped him and was penalised.
Tyson Frizzell did it a couple of weeks ago. Didn't even get it anywhere near that. And because he got him out like that and then put him down, they still got penalised. So how is that?
But
Nothing.
Frizzell's never going to get the Dally M.
Exactly. Yeah. Well.
True.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just find it, like I
Yes.
say, in my opinion, the game's got too many of these protected
Okay,
blokes
that-
in it. For me, I just think it's wrong, and like I say, that I just can't I can't fathom how that's not some
yeah.
sort of judiciary.
I was the same. I went off with
Yeah,
the TV. But the thing is, too, Penrith should have been having an advantage of an extra play for 10 minutes, and they didn't. So also, they're robbed of it.
yeah.
But, like, it was a blatant professional foul. Like,
Yeah, that call could have cost us the game.
well, imagine if it did. But you know what I mean? Like, man,
Well, not only the game.
Him.
What if he doesn't get his elbow down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
100%.
exactly.
Alex McKinnon
Exactly.
goes.
He shouldn't
I
be
know.
in that position to have to get his elbow down.
No, exactly.
You know, like I say, the couple of the weekend before, it was, you know, like I say, 3 Parramatta players. One, the third man in lifted and was penalised straight away for it. It didn't get him past horizontal, but put him in a dangerous position as they classed it. You can't tell me that's not dangerous.
So that's going to be used now this year. If you lift a player and you get suspended, well, no.
No, hang on a minute.
Well, you shouldn't even have to go to the judiciary because
No.
he didn't go.
100%.
If regardless, if they want to overturn that, he should have been sent to the judiciary to start with and then let them make that call.
Okay, he wasn't brought under scrutiny during the game. Where's the match review committee?
That's right.
Correct.
And believe me, they would have seen plenty of that.
100%. But you're dead right. Protected species.
Yeah.
And you're dead right. Daily M.
Yeah.
And another
Yeah.
one, who funds the club? Nick Politis. What does Nick Politis do?
He sits on the board for the NRL.
Also throws paper bags to NRL hierarchy. 100% he does. I'm not saying he's not the only one, because.
Yeah.
But if anyone says, oh, that doesn't happen, you're kidding yourself. Money
Yeah.
talks. I mean, if he wants to throw paper bags to us, I'll stop bagging him.
No, you won't.
No, probably not. Well, it depends how thick them bags are. Anyway, Marty?
And the other one, at the start of the South Tigers game, the little girl, the sister of Matilda that was murdered at Bondi Summer, was taken out onto the field with Alex Johnson. As she ran past, the fireworks actually went off right in her ear.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was, well, it would have had to have been accidental, but
Yeah, but
pretty bad timing.
use
eh?
your freaking
Yeah,
brain.
wait till she's past all that. Like,
Read the
Post
room.
traumatic.
she would have been there on the day.
Oh, come on. Like,
She would have listened to a lot of that was going on.
And then she also had the bell slammed in her ear too as she ran past it. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, she did too, actually. Yeah, I
the
did hear
bell,
that as
not
well.
so much, but the fireworks.
The fireworks, that's going to
Yeah.
create the
Yeah,
best too.
pretty. And
Yeah.
you look at that
Oh,
4
man.
photo, or the third and 4 photos there. It's shocked her. It's
Man,
scared the
someone
life
should,
out of her.
honestly, that is absolutely. I feel sorry for the poor kid. Eh?
So I don't
That's-
know where the guy's sitting that's pressing the buttons for that, but yeah,
I think they could have done without him for the day. Just
yeah.
Yeah, knowing that
sure.
she
what's
was
happened in
there.
the past with her
Yeah.
family, just done without it completely.
Knowing that she. Yeah,
Yeah.
come on. The kid's gone through enough. Anyway.
Poor
That's,
bugger.
yeah.
and that's my what caught your eye for this week.
Kylie.
Mine is courtesy of Jay, the Melbourne and Broncos game. They got the Melbourne and Broncos score up in the corner, but down the bottom they've got challenges remaining. Souths 1, Roosters 1.
That can't be real because they never put the Souths logo.
Correct.
Yeah, well, true.
Away team.
Yeah.
It's been doctored.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
silly. And my other one is in 2022, Panthers coaching staff consisted of Ivan Cleary, Cameron Serraldo and Andrew Webster. Today, their sides are currently sitting first, second and third on the ladder.
All undefeated.
There's something in the water.
That's the Krispy Kreme donuts.
All right, I'm going to
Don't
get
look
some.
like that anymore.
Yeah. Our Webby's changed a bit,
His
hasn't
hair
he?
looks like our beads.
Yeah, our Webby's
Yeah, well, that
changed a
comes
bit
with
too.
the comes with the job, doesn't it?
Mm.
They don't last too long before they grey in that job.
Yeah, true.
Mm.
Small price to pay for the income.
Imagine Adam O'Brien. He must have went grey pretty quick. Seabold's got none. Anyway, was that your two?
Yep.
Spinners. Brian Tuttle with the grubber to score a try. So far, that is the try of the year for me. After the game, he was interviewed as well, revealing that his sister, Mary Flower, as I call her, had taught him some tricks. I mean, he's just a larrikin, isn't he? But this, seriously, has there been a better try in the game this year than that, or an individual try?
Not this year, but does it not remind you of Billy Slater?
Yeah, it does in Origin.
Chip and chase back to himself and just backed himself the whole way.
It does, but
It's been a few over the years.
there's been some good tries, but
He made it out of nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was nothing on.
And Cleary was nearly there, and he's gone, no, you don't. I've got
Considering what was around him too, like
Yeah.
what he had to go through to get to that point too. Like he beat 5 players there, 6 players.
this." Like, I know this is a big call, but I'm going to go as far as saying it. Is there a better
5
winger in
players.
the competition than Brian Tuttle?
Is there a better winger at all time?
That is a big call, but
That's a
I'm
big
going
one,
to
yeah.
go as far as saying he is in the top 5 all-time wingers in history, 100%. Like, he's not your... He mightn't be, you know, like your...
Flamboyant.
yeah, or,
Yeah.
you know, can jump in the air like... what's his name? Oates, or
Yeah.
anyone like that. But he does all your hard yards from out the back, and he scores, would you say, 80% of Penrith's tries?
Be fair.
Milky says, hold my milk.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a good position to have, isn't it?
I
But
mean, everything he does too, like he's not your normal typical winger over because he's reasonably good in defence as well. He's got a pretty good defensive game.
and he's the type of bloke you want around your club.
And if he runs for any less than 200 metres, we're saying it's a bad game.
He hasn't had any Coke Zero.
You'd
I
be
mean-
hard pressed to not like the bloke.
Penrith need to wrap him up as a one-man.
One club man.
Yeah, I can't see him being another club. And so, I know it's Penrith again. People say, oh, you got to get off the Penrith thing. But if you meet the bloke, tell me I'm wrong. He's an absolute, he's a legend of a guy. He's the funniest guy too.
It's got a pretty good nickname, eh? Took it from me. Well, my nickname's always been Bizzer.
Oh, Bizzo,
Yeah,
yeah.
Bizzer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rate him highly. He's as funny as. I remember when we got his boots for you last year. I said, swap your Coke Zero for that. Deal. He loved it. Anyway, moving on. Clint Govison with his dislocated finger in the game against his old team, the Eels. It was pretty
Looks like
bad.
Brian Fletcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
And he's pointing where the ball
Yeah, I
should be
was going
going.
to say, he's just trying to point to where they need to
Exactly.
be
To the
attacking.
left.
Send it out.
Because it was the two
Left.
fingers too.
yeah.
They said it was the two, not just the one. When they first looked at it, they said it was the one finger, and then when they had a second take, it was both his fingers.
You ever dislocate your fingers?
Nah,
Yeah.
nah,
Yeah.
not
Basketball,
interested.
yeah. I've done it a few times, but I didn't feel it till I looked at it.
Yep.
Yeah, I had one that used to just pop in and out.
I remember there's that one I was out the basketball court and bouncing the ball, and I didn't even know. My mate said, "Hey, Smith, stop! Look at your finger." Oh, well, yeah, then it hurt. But, yeah.
Did the knee. Didn't even notice it. And as you said, until you look down and went, oh, that's not right.
That's amazing.
It
The
doesn't
brain,
look
the
good.
brain
Yeah.
is a powerful thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, that was mine.
This one's probably a little bit contentious, and I should get the footage, not just the photo, but the penalty try for Parramatta, where it's taken out without the ball and deemed to have been unstoppable to score his try, despite having the fullback there
Gufferson had him for all money.
and not having the ball. And they said, he was going to score, which is... I know we talk about inconsistencies of reffing and that grey area, but this one was probably a little bit far.
Well,
And that wasn't the ref's call.
that was a bunker.
That was a bunker's call. So
Go
and
back
they've
to
got
Mahal.
they've got the video there to watch it. Gufferson had him for all money.
Yeah.
Go back to my whole thing about the one-man bunker system. But that's, 9 metres out?
He's 7 metres out. But
That's a big call
Yeah,
to say
it's-
you're going to run 7 metres.
without the ball and the fullback to beat.
And there's a
you
few...
ask my wife what was said.
I think it may have saved the Dragons, though. I know they lost the
I
game
would
in
have rather
the end.
been one man down
Really?
than one try down. Yeah.
Okay, I would
Because
have went the
look,
other
held
way.
back our defence this year. Our defence this year on the
Some
goal line
people, some teams
is pretty
lift.
good.
I was just thinking more so fatigue, because it was only it
True.
was still first half there.
I can see arguments on both sides. You're dead right with fatigue, but some teams
They aim
lift when they're played down, and some teams crumble
Their defense,
when they got an extra
their
man.
defense was brilliant after that. To
I
be
just-
honest with you,
I
they
just-
were really good in defence.
I really think, like from when I played, if you felt the ref was against you, you just went, well, what's the point? So I kind of feel from that moment on, like, yeah, we had some good moments, but you kind of watched the morale drop, and they're like, well, they're against us. We're not going to win this game, boys. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Look,
I've got Jenkins and his try scoring this year.
the blokes are going.
Like, for him to have that record there with him and Billy Slater on the same pedestal with the only players to score 2 tries in each game for their first 3 games of the season. It's a fair pedestal to be on.
100%. And considering he couldn't even get a start in reserve grade Newcastle last year.
Just over 12 months ago, he was playing 3rd grade for Penrith.
It just goes
Yeah,
to show
crazy,
what I say about a system. You mightn't fit in one, but you go to another one, you excel.
And what was it that you put up today, Kylie, as well, that he now becomes the first player since the 40s to score 8 tries in the first 3 opening rounds?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's massive.
keeps going. He's going to beat Alex Johnston's record.
Pretty quickly too.
You only want him to do that so you can run on the field.
No, I'm not. Do I look like I run? I'll walk.
I'll be
Albo
back.
didn't. Albo walked out onto the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me started on him.
But all seriously, I think they're looking at upgrading his contract too. So,
they should.
yeah, well done.
Crazy
Like,
not to.
considering he was all but lost to rugby league 12 months ago. Good on the blood nut. Good on him.
That's all I had.
Yep. Dan.
Yeah, it's something you guys touch on a lot, and it's the inconsistency. So Critter in the Canberra game tackles the fullback, holds him for my count 7 seconds. You hear the referee call 4 times: move, 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 move. Nothing done. Then you get the Knights fullback Hunt. He holds a player down. Now I know they'd had a couple of warnings prior. Holds him down for 2 seconds. No, that's too long. You're off for 10. Where's the consistency? If, and again, as we touched on, the protected species, Critter's another one of those protected
100%.
species.
Yep.
100%.
Round 1, high shot, nothing gets done. So they got to have that consistency. And as a punter, as a fan of the game, it frustrates me week in, week out to watch one player get away with one thing and then another player get dudded for doing the right thing.
I couldn't agree with you more. Then you go and look at Trey Mooney.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, he couldn't really pull out of that.
Yeah.
And he gets a grade 2. Well, who's grading this shit?
Ah,
Well, he shouldn't have even... penalty, leave it there. That was it.
Compared to
Shouldn't have even got 10 in the bin.
Yeah,
That's what I
exactly.
mean.
Compared to Tedesco.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, if I
and
was
that's
a
not
Knights...
Tedesco's first time either.
No, if I was
You
a
know.
Knights, but for example, I would have contested that. knowing that he got away with that. So how can you say that Trey Mooney's going to get 2 for this when he gets nothing on
for
that? Please explain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway. Well, that's what caught my eye, sorry, for this week.
Is that a new segment? What caught my eye? Sorry.
Sorry, I'll scratch my nose. Scott, oh, you're in some trouble. Scott's Hunter Prime Butchery up there at Curry. We've got some stuff you may have missed this week, believe it or not. Stuff you may have missed. Brought to you by Empire Guard. And stuff you may have missed. A man in a Tigers and Souths at the Tigers and Souths game wearing a Tigers jersey. The camera pans to him, and because the Tigers lost, he removed the Tigers jersey and revealed a Souths jersey underneath. Well, who does that?
Buck each way.
It's like those guys. Remember back in the day, they had the Knights jersey with a half Knights, half Manly jersey.
Oh, God. Couldn't do it to myself. Second one was Britton Nakora, who, according to the new NRL cards, made his debut the day he was born.
He's done well.
Good on him.
Clever boy.
Chuck Norris type stuff.
They still only played 150 games.
That's a
And-
big career, isn't it?
It's a long career.
The last one was actually sent in by a viewer, and it's from the Ginger Cat. Tomago boat ramp toilet. He's seen this when he was there.
Preparation's the key.
So, thanks to the Ginger Cat. I don't want to know what you're doing there, but
Whose teeth are they?
well, Chris, I'm not sure.
Simon's.
Simon's. That's stuff you may have missed, and someone's missed them. That's for sure. But
Player.
yeah, time for Player of the Round. Player of the Round brought to you by Kogan Haulage Contractors. And I'll start this one soon. I'm here. Smithers Player of the Round. It was hard to go between Brian Tootle and Dylan Edwards. I chose Dylan Edwards with 2 tries, 17 runs, 167 metres gained, 31 post-contact metres, 2 line breaks, 2 tackle breaks and an offload. And my Smithers special mention is James Fisher-Harris. Scored a try straight after coming back on the field. 18 runs with 161 metres gained, 52 post-contact metres, 2 tackle breaks and 15 hit-ups, and it was a pearler of a try.
You feel better now?
We do.
Did that
That's a
desk just
release
raise
for
a
it.
little
A
bit?
little.
Yeah, it was
Oh, James,
uncomfortable.
aside, it was a good try.
Yeah.
You've got to get Collie to stop printing out your things. That's all Panthers at the top.
Nah, he told me to. I
no,
swear
it
I've
comes
got
in.
it in writing.
100%. Like, I can't go past him. And, you know, it was hard to leave out Milky as
Should
well.
stitch him up one day, though.
No, I'm not Gary. Do you remember what we did to Gary one day?
That was some of the names. we
Yeah,
told.
but they-
Someone who didn't even play. He read it out.
Anyway, but it was hard to go past Milky as well. Like, there was so many from that Penrith team I could have put in there. There was a heap from the Warriors I could have put in as well. But you can only have so many. I'll get in trouble. I can't have 28 Smithers special mentions.
Well,
Normal.
you're,
Yeah,
yeah, Simon
Kylie.
Shea, so it could be anything.
true. Kylie.
Yes. Mine is obviously Thomas Jenkins. Couldn't go past him. 4 tries, 13 runs with 189 metres gained, 27 post-contact metres, 3 line breaks and 5 tackle breaks.
Good effort.
He's a keeper.
100% well deserved. I mean, there was someone from the Warriors that I could have had too, which someone will have, but I was trying to think outside the square what others wouldn't have as well. Margie?
It's probably mine. Tanner Boyd.
Yeah.
1 try, 5 from 6 goals for 14 points, 2 line breaks, 4 tackle breaks, 1 line break assist, 15 tackles, 2 try assists, 13 runs for 125 metres and 653 kicking metres from 23 kicks. He just keeps performing every week. And like you say, I see him getting it a few more times this year.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I think if he keeps playing the way he's playing, it's
Who's the 2 form teams, you think? I know there's a few up there, but
I'm liking the Warriors. I'm liking the Warriors and the Panthers.
I'm loving the Warriors.
Warriors, Panthers for
before
me.
the ball got kicked. And the Panthers too. You know, happy wife, happy life.
You look at the points differential, they're both plus 80.
Yeah.
But it goes back to that whole Panther system of a few years. It's all, the coaches are.
It's just simplicity. Everyone's got a simple job.
Do it well.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Simple
They do
football.
their job well.
That's the same I say with the Knights too. Like we've got good kickers now in the halves, right? We've got speed on the outside with Dom Young. Why don't we use it? Like tackle 2, you got your fullback up in the defensive line. Then a play. You shoot noise, Dom knows you're about to kick it through. By the time that fullback turns and runs, Dom Young's through, bang, scores.
Yep.
Do it off a
We
scrum.
don't use
He's
it.
got to catch it.
100%. Andrew Johns and Darren Albert used to do it. The old mousetrap around the side, kick through.
Yep.
Anyway, I don't know why we don't attack like that. But
That's mine,
That's
mate.
you?
No special mentions from me.
I don't. Fair enough. Dan.
Yeah, 2 special mentions. Kylie touched on it. Thomas Jenkins. Just outstanding what he's done. I'm not a statistician like you guys. I'm not going to rattle off numbers, but yeah, I just think what he did in that game was amazing and made the history books. Jonah Pezzett, I know his first 2 outs with Parramatta weren't the best. I just think he played really well. Took control of that game. You normally expect to see Moses take that ball and
Takes a bit of
do
pressure off
everything.
him.
And he was just, calling for that ball, and he didn't even give a rat's that Moses wanted. He took it. There was one play, he just took it, and Moses is standing there with his hands out thinking, I was getting it, and he took it and put a kick through. But Alamotti is the standout for me. Like, the way he took it to the line and held the ball, made the opposition player commit, and then gave it. Penrith don't score as many tries as they do without him taking
100%.
that to the line and taking it on. Well, you did. I wouldn't mind seeing him maybe have a crack in the halves maybe one day. Just the
I think
ball
it's too
playing on him
valuable.
and
Too
he took it to
valuable,
the
but
line.
out there in the centres, I reckon you're right.
Yeah.
But mate, I've been saying, I'll stand by it. Is there a better centre in the game? I know it's a huge call, a really huge call. Is there a better centre in the competition in form than him at the moment?
Don't think there is at the moment.
Form-wise, maybe not.
No, even Critter. And I got a big raps on Critter,
Yeah,
but I think Alamotti at the moment, like we're going on form first 4 rounds.
yeah.
And realistically, consistency over the last 12 months. I reckon he's up there. He's got to be, if he's not first, he's second.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree with you more on that.
Cheers.
Look,
I've got Connor Tracy. 1 try, 24 runs, 214 metres. He only made 5 tackles, but geez, they were an important 5 tackles.
Yes.
2 of those tackles were to
Try
win the game.
savers, yeah.
Like there was the Hudson Young.
and he's no
And
hard slouch to stop. Like,
No,
yeah.
and then there was the one right at the end of the game on the young halfback, 1-on-1.
Sanders.
Yeah, when he went through. So yeah, that's all
Yeah,
I've
that was a
got.
good
And then I've
tackle.
got 2 quick shouts. Jackson Purdue, I thought was really good in that game. Just looked dangerous.
Yep.
And Torpiki, again, 2 big tackles when Marju made that break down the sideline, 1-on-1, and then Dom Young a little bit later.
Well, Marju's no easy one to.
No, and he's given up over a foot on Dom Young. And yeah, I just thought they were big plays.
100%. Mark.
I've gone up north, Scott Drinkwater. So a try, 2 offloads, a line break, try assist, 9 tackle breaks, and a line break assist. 21 runs, 224 metres, including some dummy half and kick return metres and everything. He was involved in, had a hand with everything.
True.
Didn't make too many tackles, but other than that,
He's
he
had
played
a
well.
pretty quiet start to the season too, I think.
Doesn't
But it's
help with
good
the
to see
team
him.
around him as well. Not
Yeah.
getting in and giving him a hand.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
I
wonder if
thought
he got a rocket.
he did play. He did play a good game.
Needed something.
Hard to excel in that team at the moment,
Yeah,
isn't
true.
it? But you're definitely right. He's trying to push him. Anyway, there's some good players this weekend. It was pretty hard, eh? Like I could have had a list of players.
Yeah, there was a few. Yeah.
All Panthers, all Warriors.
Well,
That's the way they played.
yeah. I mean, I tried to stay off the Alamotti, bandwagon this week and go somewhere different, but
It didn't last long.
I'll give it up. No, well, credit where credit's due. The blokes are gone. Anyway, I'll give up there. That's Play of the Round brought to you by Carrigan Haulage Contractors. And Time for a bit of humour. We'll take a short break and then we'll come back for some humour. All right, guys, welcome back, and it's time for a bit of humour. I'm laughing already. Crazy Ladies Jokes of the Week brought to you by The Sign Shop.
Kylie accompanied her husband, Dean, to the doctor's office for his usual checkup. After the checkup, the doctor called the wife into his office alone. He said, Dean is suffering from a severe disease combined with horrible stress. If you don't do the following, Dean will die. Each morning, fix him a healthy breakfast, be pleasant, and make sure he is in a good mood. For lunch, make him a nutritious meal. For dinner, prepare an especially nice meal for him. Don't burden him with chores as he probably had a hard day. Don't make his stress worse, and most importantly, you should satisfy his needs several times a week. If you can do this for the next 10 months to a year, I think Dean will regain his health completely. On the way home, Dean asked, "What did the doctor say?" "You're going to die," replied Kylie.
There's something going on here tonight. She's got me passed away. He was talking about me grave.
Well, he's already defiled it.
Yeah.
If you want to see, like, you know. Anyway, next.
Two married mates, Dean and Mark, are out drinking one night when Dean turns to Mark and says, "You know, I don't know what else to do. Whenever I go home after we have been out drinking, I turn the headlights off before I get to the driveway, turn the car off and coast into the shed. I take my shoes off before I go into the house. I sneak up the stairs. I get undressed in the bathroom. I ease into the bed and my wife still wakes up and yells at me for staying out so late." Mark looks at him and says, "Well, you're obviously taking the wrong approach. I screech into the driveway, slam the door, storm up the stairs, throw my shoes into the wardrobe, jump into bed, slap her on the butt and say, 'You as horny as I am?' And she always acts as if she's sound asleep."
It's all about technique.
Oh, that's gold. You got one more?
No.
No.
Two this
only
week?
two.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, no.
Anyone got one? No.
Oh, you just want to say yours.
What?
You're just inviting yourself to say your
Yes, I could see
No, I actually wasn't. But I will if
Now
you
you
want.
mentioned it.
Now you mentioned
Yeah,
it.
righto.
I actually wasn't.
Let it
but-
rip.
Which one?
Don't
Whatever
let it
one you
rip.
got.
I've
We'll
only
be
got,
out.
I've got none. No, I've only got my oldies. I haven't looked at any lately. Headache side of fun, Bill. A tractor.
That's so
Yep, maybe
bad.
we should have left it at 2.
Yeah.
Well, you're not getting paid this week. Thanks for everything as you do. And I'll catch you next week and go to the Panthers. See who you got this week. Parramatta. Hey, we're going to have a wager.
And you know what? I won't be able to see it.
Oh, what?
I'm at the bike races. Cameron's racing this Saturday.
no.
I'll
in
send you
Sydney.
updates if you want.
I'll
Don't
probably
get too
see
cocky.
bits of it on my phone.
Don't get too cocky.
Hey, I've got to throw it out there. Too.
Okay.
Are we going to do a dress up night? We're going to come dressed up or something? When's that going to be?
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
We can dress up
probably
as the
not.
opposite sex.
No, I reckon we come dressed as a movie titles.
As a
A
movie,
movie title.
Like, you know, like a
Movie.
character of it.
Okay.
You just want to dress up.
Yeah, no, I reckon it'd be funny.
You still got your nun costume.
Who are you going to come as?
Oh, I can't say. I'll have to
I've
leave
got
it.
an idea for you.
I can come as a cockroach.
John Holmes.
Joe's apartment.
Yeah. All right, so we'll just throw it out there. What week are we going to... I reckon we do a couple, eh? We'll throw it into a hat. And, yeah. I reckon it'd be funny.
Just not the 7th. Next month.
Yeah.
'Cause I won't be.
It's probably the best one for you, isn't it?
Well,
You want to dress up.
He's already got his costume in
we've
front
got
of
to
him.
do it. We've got to do it.
Yeah, we're just going to find the orange shirt and we'll be all right.
It could be interesting.
Could be. It would be funny.
Yeah.
Send in your ideas
Send
if you
in.
want us to dress
Yeah.
up as
Yeah.
Tell us what you
please
want us to
don't.
dress up as, and we'll see what we can accommodate.
bad boy
No,
Bubby.
Simon. No, Simon.
Bad boy Bubby.
I am not wearing
Chaps.
chaps.
Arseless.
Arseless chaps.
You got to infill them.
No, I reckon it'll be funny. Like, you know, just little gags. And maybe we should do the Op Shop Challenge this year as well. or even put everyone's names in.
Will we be able to afford to drive to the op shop?
Well, this is true
We
now.
might have to catch a bus.
Might have to take the
Op shops might be boutiques.
Might have to take the might have to take the podcast helicopter.
Yeah, because that'd be cheap.
Anyway, but you can all put your names in a hat too, and we all pull them out, and you've got to pick each other's costume or something that you pull out.
We can work something out.
Anyway, on that note, we'll take a short break, and I'll be up soon. Anyway, welcome back, and time for the week that was. Week that was brought to you by ProMine.
All right, we start off with Raiders Bulldogs. Raiders 10, Bulldogs 14 down at GIO.
Close game.
For the weather, I thought it was a pretty good game. Both teams looked to take the game on.
Yeah, we're pretty right in what we're saying last week, but about the closeness, the weather might play a part in it. So it wasn't a bad game.
So that's the Raiders, including one trial match. That's their fourth wet weather game.
Yeah.
3 during the season and one in a trial match.
I think they'd be used to it by now.
That's got to be pretty taxing on them.
Yeah.
It's getting there, that's for sure.
Then we move to Friday. Roosters 4, Panthers 40. And the Roosters are actually in front. Briefly.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if anyone else caught the press conference from Trent Robinson too, but he doesn't like to give other teams much credit, does he?
Nah.
Just had 40 put on you.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I'm a councillor and my team just got 40 put on them. I come out and go, mate, full credit to, they played a great game. My mob didn't, then get into my, but you got to give that team some credit. Ivan Cleary, for one, he's one that comes out. I know he does. I think Craig Bellamy's another one that gives other teams credit. I mean,
That's being in the game and being humble for so long, knowing that you've got
sportsmanship too.
That's it. Sometimes you just beat by a better team.
100%. Don't we know?
never happened.
They're definitely going to be hard to stop. Panthers. I just can't see a team beating them at the moment.
Well, honestly, I don't mind if I know people go, they give someone else a go. It's something special that you haven't seen, and they deserve it. And I tell you what, I'll take it.
Well, at the moment, what is it? Panthers, then Air, then everyone else.
Warriors, aren't the Warriors?
I still think that
Airs
Panthers are a cut above the Warriors at the moment.
And I think you're right, Margie. I don't think any of the teams that have played Penrith this year have actually played that bad. They probably would have beat most other teams.
100%. That's the thing is, Penrith just find a way to, even if they've come out they're having a bad game, they'll find a way to grind you back down and just keep at you, and then bang, you're gone.
I'm worried about this weekend.
Ruins confidence, doesn't it, early in the season?
But they've got to lose sometime.
And you look at the teams that have played Penrith, look at them the week after, they've struggled.
Yeah.
And really struggled.
Where's it at? Combank? It would have to be.
Yeah, it is Combank.
Because they're both
and
at
it's a
Combank.
Panthers home game. Not that it really matters when you got two teams out of the same stadium. But I just think, like I say, it's they're just looking the goods.
And I'll go back to this is to say it again as well. People were asking who's the best player in the game, and is Ponga or is this person as good as this? But Nathan Cleary's miles ahead of anyone. I think the way he's just got a complete package, really. There's not much he can't do.
Even when he's off, he's on. He still looks good. Even when he's having a quiet game, he still looks good.
But that's a lesson for young kids out there too. That he stays back after training and practices more and more. That's what it gets you. Hard work and don't give up. No matter what. Yeah.
Broncos finally back in the winners' circle, going down to Abbey Park, 18 against the Storm, 14.
Yeah, they're very lucky. I thought. I don't think the Storm were as good as they could be. But saying that, good on the Broncos for bouncing back.
It's always tough to win down there.
Very, very.
And on a Friday night too.
Yeah, I didn't see many seagulls.
Might have been tucked in. Too late for them.
There you go.
We were wondering if the Warriors could travel with the first two games at home, and they came back in 38-12 against the Knights.
Look, I will be honest. Before the kickoff, I changed my tips to the Warriors.
Get out.
Well, I've got to think. I lost by 2 points in one of the comps I was in last year of winning $600 or something. So I've got to think smart and, same with ours. I forgot to put them in a few times last year, but I'm going to make sure I do every week. And if I win, obviously, I donate to a charity. So I've got to think smart, not with my heart this year. And for when it goes to a charity. So
They are just Penrith 2.0, aren't they?
Sorry?
They're just Penrith 2.0, aren't they?
I'm impressed with them. I honestly would love to. Realistically, are my Knights going to make it? No.
Yes.
No, I don't think they are. I think injuries are going to kill us already.
Round one.
Well, Ponga's out for another 8-9 weeks.
Yeah, but you got Sharp coming back, and Sharp
He does.
Sharp brings a different thing. I think they should have played Gagai at fullback last week, honestly.
Yeah, I said that too.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, I 100% agree with it because he kills it there. But the other thing is, Fletcher Hunt, how he scored that try too, as an attacking fullback, I like that.
He could have scored that try from centre.
Yeah, true.
He's last year when he played centre, like he killed it.
I'm still with you, Gags. When he played that run of fullback last year, he's next level.
He has that
man.
mongrel of getting out of the red zone. So
Interesting. I couldn't agree with him more.
All right. Battle of the Finns. Dolphins, Sharks. Dolphins 38, Sharks 10.
I got that
At
wrong.
Ocean Protect Stadium.
Everyone got that wrong.
Did not see that coming.
Rabbits 20, Tigers 16. Gosford.
I got that one wrong too.
Second.
close.
Yeah, Jerome Luai doesn't go off too. That could have changed. And
Yeah.
Dewey, I know Dewey's towards the end, but
I thought the Tigers just had those couple of silly mistakes in their game.
yeah.
I think they're going to have that, though. They're a young side that
Yeah.
just wants to throw the ball around. I mean,
But the
you
week
will get
before
mistakes.
they were class, if you ask me.
When it sticks,
Yeah.
it
When
sticks.
it, when it works.
Yeah.
Well, it's still a huge raps on Kai Pearce Paul.
He's looking good, isn't he?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, I knew it with the Knights. He had the potential. We just
They
didn't.
didn't
We
look
didn't
after
use him. No.
He's got a role there and he's combining really well.
But you got a bloke too that
got
come
good
out and said,
combinations.
"I love the place. This is in Newcastle. I don't want to leave." They're going, "Oh, see you later."
Yeah.
And who made the decision? Adam O'Brien to get rid of him, and now he's gone.
Yeah, it could have been salary cap issues too there.
I don't think he would have been on a lot of money.
No, he's
He would've
only
been on more
young.
than-
Only
he would've been on
young.
more than you think he would be.
Yeah. Came across, proving himself.
It was lost him the same time Dylan Brown signed. So
Yeah, but you'd find a way to keep him, wouldn't you?
You would.
You'd find a way to keep him.
Coincidence?
Like, let's be real. Tyson Frizzell's probably in his last year, second
He'd be
last
pretty close, yeah.
at most. Kai Pearce Paul's just starting.
if you could have locked him and Dylan Lucas together,
Oh, what a back edge. And back row. Anyway, dreams are free.
Eels 30, Dragons 20. Which was probably could have gone either way right up until
100%. I've been writing the Dragons off all year, 100%. But last week and that, mate, I take my hat off to them. They changed a bit. So hopefully, for fans like yourself, that
Yeah.
there's
Just a
some
couple
change
of things
coming.
that didn't work for the
Yeah.
Dragons, I thought, and like you say, with that edge, where they could have scored a
Yeah, there was that, but
couple, but
I think on the right edge as well, we're pushing the pass too many times in it, and we got our pants pulled down when we pushed that late pass, and then it just got passed straight to the Fox. As soon as that happened, I just said goodnight,
See you
Irene.
later.
That was it.
that was
She
a
was
good
done.
try.
Raymond,
he's quick, isn't he? It's crazy.
Raymond
Half into a mar. Oh, yeah,
Mariner. Yeah. Where's he?
You tell me.
Do
There's
he get
plenty of
let go
forwards that are sitting there
overseas?
and they're not giving a go.
Did he
anymore.
get that go, did he? Well,
I'm not
No.
sure. He's still there?
I think he was still there in the lower grades.
See, that's a waste.
But it's the same as I know a lot of Dragons fans don't like Sloane, but Sloane
Why
could have
not?
been the leading try scorer last year if the ball was passed to him with
I
more
think they've both
opportunity.
got some talent.
He
Yeah, I think
he
he has.
is a weapon, and they're going to lose him, and that's the problem with the Dragons is, and it's same with your Knights. You guys will put players to the side, and then all of a sudden they go, "Cool, I'll go somewhere else," and they will dominate.
Yeah.
Kai Pearce-Paul.
Milky.
Yep.
Penrith too.
Yep.
Couldn't even get a start in reserve grade.
Yep. And they go somewhere else and they kill it.
Will
you
Price.
name them. They're just
Will Price killing it over there. And, like, you've got players that come out. I know one of them was Pete Mataudia. And there was a few others that come out and said, I've played against Will Price and I've played with him. I've seen this kid create masterpiece out of nothing. The kid can play. They know what they're talking about. They're good. Yeah. Wouldn't you listen to that? Andrew John said, you got to work with this kid.
Well, you think of someone like Sloane. Ivan Cleary came out and said that he'd have him at the Panthers and was even looking at him if the Dragons released him. If Ivan Cleary's got a team like he's got that's willing to bring someone like Sloane in,
you listen.
Yeah.
How are you not playing this kid?
Yeah, that's
crazy, isn't it?
Side note, Fox moved into outright 10th
Yes.
on the leading try scorers. Cowboys 30 returned to form against Titans 16.
Yes, but I still was disappointed in the Titans. I expected more out of the Titans in the first. I just... Yeah.
I thought they were going to go. Titans were going to win with what's his name coming back now, young Campbell.
Yeah.
That try that he scored.
Which one?
Reminded me of the one where he ran through everyone. Reminded me of Jared Hayne and when he pulled the Dragons.
He's a slippery little fella.
Just
isn't he?
through everyone and then
He's a good
scored. And I
player.
went,
He's a really good player.
when Titans are on it,
I don't know if they score a point without him.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
And much needed points for the Sea Eagles, who won against the bye.
Just.
They struggled.
Just.
Yeah.
Point split decision.
That was the week that was brought to you by ProMine, and we'll jump straight into Team List Tuesday, brought to you by our good friends down there at Extreme Indoor Go-Karts.
You just made the list!
Can't wait to go and do that this year, eh?
Looking forward to that.
I reckon we should do it a couple of times. Do it once of that, and then we'll look at doing our little Bathurst thing, see if we can get that going. That'll be pretty cool. Pick the partners and
Pair up with a sponsor and
with the sponsor. Yeah, we'll look into that.
Yep.
Marty versus the world.
Nah, well, how does that go? Yeah, you can race with yourself.
Yeah.
They could race in the bathtub.
No. No.
So as a
Flat
loser,
out, no.
does a
Mario Kart style. You just throw soap down.
Yeah.
does the loser get a tattoo?
Ooh.
Hopefully by then there won't be much left of me.
Yeah, well, true.
Still one owed, isn't there?
Yeah, there is one owed. Yeah. What was it, Tigger?
Tigger.
Yeah.
Tigger tramps down, looking down, says,
He's
"Bill,
always
you
to
in
lift
there?"
your game, boys, because there's some clean skins down the end here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, speaking of clean skin, I'll show you one later. And
That was overly sexual.
no, well, a certain clean skin lost a bet, and yeah. Anyway, moving on to Team List Tuesday, brought to you by Extreme Indoor Go-Karts. Starting off with Manly and the Roosters. I don't know if they're in order. Yeah, it is.
11th plays 15th.
I think the Roosters will bounce back to this one because I said they weren't that bad against Penrith. Penrith were just too good. But
Manly, fresh off the week.
yeah, but I think they're missing Spencer a lot. His impact off the bench, I think, is hugely missed. But I'm a big fan of number 8, Fayu White, if that's how you say it correctly. I think he's an absolute. If I was the Warriors, I would have been shopping Barney to the Roosters and getting him.
Yeah, getting Nafanu back. He's a beast.
I see
think
this
he's
game
done.
going two ways. And it all
Win or loss?
Manly win or Manly lose?
it hinges on the 6 for the Roosters.
Yeah, it does. I agree.
It's his game.
Yes.
It's his game to win. It's his game to lose.
He's
Yes.
going back to his old house. Is
Yeah.
he going to go back
He's got to
and show them
prove-
why they should have kept him?
That's right.
Well, this is where I'm Trent Robinson. I get them all in the halves and say, okay, it's Sam Walker's team to progress this game. You take a backward step. It's yours.
It's your game.
Yeah.
Your game. That's what I mean. It's for him to win or lose.
100%.
As far as I'm concerned, that's how that game should be played.
Good to see number 18 for the Roosters.
They asked Trbojevic how he would go against and what he'd do to Cherry Evans. He's like, it's no different to what I'd do normally to any other player.
Yeah.
There's no, we're going out to target. It's,
he basically said, I've never heard a bloke in my life. Why would I start now kind of thing? Like,
But you're right with the number 6. Like, at the end of the day, Cherry Evans goes back there. He knows Manly's game plan.
100%. Oh, yeah. going back again, Cody Ramsey, 18.
Yep.
That is awesome.
good
To
to
see him back there. But I was watching Manly against the Knights. Kobe Hetherington, disappointed so far, coming from the Broncos. I expected a bit more. Might be being a bit harsh, but
Wouldn't the game plan be just to kick it to Luke Brooks?
I'm surprised Brooks is there. I thought they would have given that young Joey Walsh a go.
they should.
Yeah.
They
Like,
should
they
have.
got to rip the Band-Aid off soon.
Well,
Yep.
I don't even know. I know it's a pretty harsh call, but is Luke Brooks even NRL quality anymore?
Well, Cherry Evans held him up last year.
He's reserve grade
was
at
it.
best, mate,
Is-
at the moment.
Is he much different to Kyle Flanagan? Like, I think they're very similar.
No, I agree. 100%
It's
agree.
just both hit the nail.
Always passed right, never left.
They're that Band-Aid player that you could probably throw in there when you need him.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you want someone else in there that's steering the ship.
I'm a huge fan of Amalia. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
What's his last name?
Ola Kawatu.
Yeah, that's him.
This 18 for Manly too. Big bopper.
Yeah.
He is a big boy.
Oh, righto.
Oh, Laffy.
He played in the trials.
Yeah.
I thought he looked okay for a young
Oh,
kid.
yeah,
Big
true.
boy.
I'll tell you who I am impressed with, but we'll move on after this. But Leo Hopawade, there's nothing of the... But he's just every
All
week.
heart.
He's
Yeah.
elusive.
Speaking of that, too, some good news. As soon as we're free, Hopper, he'll be in. He's going to come on.
Yeah, righto.
So
Sounds good.
just by Zoom, because he's
Yep.
in Sydney. But, yeah, spoke to him the other day. I said, when you're free, he goes, you tell me when, and I'm there. So...
Beautiful.
Some good questions there. Absolute legend of a guy. I was watching reading some of his posts about when he called out old mate for the bare knuckle
My
fight.
mate. Lucas
Lucas
Big Daddy Brown. He's a
Brown.
good mate of mine. Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give Hopper some balls for calling him out. You know, but Hopper's now into.
It's pretty handy.
He's into. I have to double check. He's into some martial arts now. He's been doing so. Interesting, but Manly for me. Oh, sorry, Roosters for me.
Roosters for me.
Yeah, Roosters.
Roosters.
Yeah, Roosters.
Unanimous. The next one over there in
Over the Dutch.
over the Dutch, yeah. It's hard to go past the.
Should be wet weather.
Yeah, well,
It's one plays 5. Warriors at $1.22. Tigers at $4.30.
6 and 7. Adam Dewey's been named.
Yeah, cleared.
Wow. I still think number 6 is a huge loss. Jerome Luai, obviously. I think that's where they're going to come unstuck. But
Metcalf back.
yeah, Metcalf back. I mean, when you've got a player like Harris DeVito that can't even make the side, you know you've got something pretty. You know, because I rate Harris DeVito
Yeah.
too. Yeah, I can't go past.
The other one that's unlucky is Torpeki.
Yeah. Even Nikora to be on the bench still. I thought he was pretty solid last week. But who do you take out? Put him in there.
Have you watched that Halasumas game? He's in everything.
Yep.
He scores a try every week.
He's only a young fella too, isn't
Yeah, but he's a big boy.
he? Yeah.
He's actually, it'll be interesting, him and Kai Pearce-Paul,
Yes.
because they're very similar looking players as in build,
Yep.
and similar style to their game as far as their attack, their defence. It's they're nearly identical.
That's-
So you got saying about Kai Pearce-Paul, for me, that Halasumas is
Oh,
very,
100%.
very similar to Kai Pearce-Paul.
100%.
And I think he's going to have a big future.
See, Aaron
definitely-
Clark's bulked up a bit.
Yeah,
too.
he has.
Yeah.
Could he get any bigger?
And I didn't say anything to him last week. I
Did
like-
he scare you, did he?
no, he was on his best behaviour, and so was I. So we patched up our differences. I actually like the
made
bloke.
up.
I actually like him, mate.
Didn't last
bef-
year.
No, well, even before we had our difference of opinion, I actually rated him. When he first came in, I said, this place could go on. And I stand by it. But, yeah, I'd have him in my team. I rate him highly, except for last year. But, you know, and you got Mitch Barnett. Mitch Barnett, I thought last week was solid, too, in his first game back, too. So
Yeah.
I knew he'd have a big game back there at Newcastle.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's still the same old Barney. Went up and spoke to him. He's always polite and nice. And, yeah.
How close did they go to bombing the last try Nearly hit the goal. Nearly hit the post. The debutant, his try.
Yeah. Warriors for me, Margie.
Yeah, Warriors for me.
Yeah, Warriors.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was pretty clear cut, isn't it? Next one, the Broncos up against the Dolphins. Broncos bounce back to form against Melbourne, so they're going to be have a bit of confidence. But I think the Dolphins started to show a little bit of form last week.
They both got good sides. It's just
Oh,
no one
100%.
really cares about this game, I think. It's just doesn't excite anyone.
But you look at it on paper, the Dolphins side, that is a
good
gun
side.
side.
It's a beast side,
Oh.
yeah.
And I think Selwyn Cobbo, you're only going to see him get better and better as he gets a bit of time with the team. Oh, this could go either way, but I'll take the Broncos just. Marchie.
I think last week's game was going to kick the Broncos back into gear. I think they're going to start putting a few points on teams.
And Gabbett Shibasaki back to the bench. Are they going to push him into the forward role?
Be interested to see what they do with him.
Maybe as a 13, maybe play lock, second row.
He's a
Interesting.
6-man bench too, though, so they don't have to play him.
True that.
He didn't play. Did he play last week? I think they didn't. They didn't give him a run last
He
week.
didn't get on.
He's probably there to cover for any
For
wing
any back
injuries.
that goes down.
Yeah.
True that.
That'll be it.
Uh,
Bronx. I think you'll see a lot more of Ben Hunt, but when Ben Hunt gets on, that just his touch of the ball is just amazing.
true.
So if they really want to win it, they'll get him on quicker than.
To me, Hunt at 6, man to 14.
Yeah, I agree.
Ezra Mann has not done anything this year to warrant a starting role for me.
Impact player.
Yeah, well, Ben Hunt has. But I'd like to see more from Jordan Ricky too. He's got the skills and he can play. But, he's been a bit quiet. I rate the bloke. Anyway, mate.
Bronx.
What?
I was leaning towards the Broncos until I saw Haas out, so I'm going to go Dolphins.
And saying that too, Xavier Wilson.
No slouch.
No, but there's
They
only
do-
one Payne Haas.
They do ride on the back of him, but yeah.
No one's got a motor like him.
They've got to get used to it.
Exactly.
They got all year.
Yeah.
And they've also
Yeah,
got
I know,
they've got a replacement coming for next year too.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. The next one, the Bulldogs up against the Mighty Knights. Fletcher Hunt is at fullback with Gay Guy at centres, but I'll be swapping them around like was said.
Yeah, sharp back.
He might
Maybe not.
play.
Yeah. He's named, but then everything's saying he's not playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay. So Hunt, all right. If they're saying he's not, well, I don't reckon he'll play then. So then
Not
you're
worth the risk.
Exactly. Wouldn't you'd save him considering and no disrespect to the Knights, but you don't see them beating the Dogs. So are you going to risk that? Or are you going to save him for when you come up against someone like the Dragons
Well,
in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, Tigers next week, and they're doing that. It's the big day for the Miners, so yeah, that's a big occasion. Try and get him 100% for.
So Gamble would slot in at 5'8".
Yeah.
Imagine so.
And to be honest, I thought the first 10 minutes Gamble was playing pretty good. Well, he was even kicking his own, chasing his own kicks. First man there, tackling him in goals. And I thought because the week before he killed it in Cup.
Yeah.
And I thought, here we go. But then the wheels fell off and the whole team fell off. But hopefully he can kick that back into gear. Anyone else see that? But
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, they dropped their heads.
So hopefully he can bring that back. Yeah. I don't know. Our bench, I'm not that. Harrison Graham, I think he's good. He's going to be a great player coming. But
I think that
don't
Katie
know.
Hopwood's going to be a decent player.
Yeah.
He's going to be one to keep an eye
They've
on.
got big
Actually.
raps on him.
I watched him. He had his debut against Para last year down at Parramatta. I was lucky. I was pretty close to the field, pretty much behind the goal post, and he worked his butt off. They got flogged down there that day, and he just worked. From the time he got on the field, I think he played 25 minutes and made 30 tackles. Not a bad effort for a debut.
I could be biased here, but I just think Brody Jones off the bench was a big miss.
Yeah.
We're missing him.
Yeah.
Just Brody
Yeah.
No, just
in the
heart.
middle. Yeah. It's going to be hard to say this, but
Dogs.
Dogs.
It's on camera too, mate.
No, well, I've got to be realistic here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mate, I'll be doing the same thing when it gets round to my game.
yeah. I mean, I love this player too. I love watching what he does. I always have. Kurt Mann, I reckon, will be up for a pearl of a game in this one. Yeah, I'll have to take Dogs, Marchie.
Yeah, I'm taking the Dogs, mate.
Yeah, Dogs.
Not the Knights.
I'm actually half expecting to see Jonathan Sewer start on the wing for Kiraz as well.
You reckon he will?
His shoulder's gone, I think. He struggled last week with that shoulder.
So that's another one that will have a big game too, is Nanali Tuala. He'll have a point to prove against the Knights too. So
Dogs,
Put him down for a try, mate.
Well, yeah, you'll take the Dogs.
You think he'll get a meat pie this week?
Nanali?
Yeah.
100% he will. 100% he will.
He's in me mouldy now, you know that, don't you?
Is he?
He won't get it this week.
He's running Bradman best.
Bradman best.
Yeah, I also reckon he'll get over. Penrith up against the Eels. Oh, this is Parramatta or Penrith's bogey team, but there's something in the water at Penrith again.
I said that about when they played Melbourne too, mate. That we normally, down in Melbourne, we are a side that could normally beat Melbourne down there, but I see the same thing happening this weekend.
Is there a better backline in the competition?
Not at the moment, no.
No. I mean,
Struggle to find one.
Warriors.
You've got Warriors.
That's the only one that comes close.
But you got an old head in Edwards, but the rest of them are pretty young, really. Well, except for Tuttle. But Jenkins, McLean, Alamotti. Good to see Liam Martin's back too. Last week, but their bench is pretty strong too. Penrith's bench. Sorensen, Garner.
They just don't get weaker when they come on, do they?
No, I mean, yeah. Obviously, I'm taking Penrith. Marchie.
Yeah, Penrith for me.
Yeah, I'm going Penrith, but I think it can be close.
It can be, yeah.
Talon De Silva gets on and has a game like he played last week.
He did.
He was a wrecking ball last week.
He
So
went well when he come on.
I think he can trouble some Penrith players, but I just think, Penrith will be too good.
Yeah, he got our man of the match. Our full throttle man of the match from that game last week.
They're the second best odds this week. Panthers, $1.20 to $4.60.
Good to see Jack Collar's back too.
Yeah. Penrith for me.
So, that's another one too. Not good at Newcastle. How there? Different story. And I must say, for Parramatta, Dylan Walker, I hated him with a passion. But since being at Parramatta, I reckon he's gone up again.
Yeah. Well, he's earned himself a starting spot.
Like he's got older and just realised his stupid ways aren't working.
Yeah, maybe Curtis Scott punched the stupid ways out of him. Cowboys are up against the Storm. It's hard to go against the Storm, even away.
Jeez, they're coming off a loss too.
Yeah, so Bellamy won't be happy.
He's never happy.
Yeah, well.
They can win and he's not happy.
But I tell you what, I'm excited. I'm going to watch this game for one reason. Well, I'd watch all of them anyway, but number 18 for the Storm. Good on you, Jack. Jack's an awesome guy. I reckon if gets the game time down here at Melbourne, you'll see the best out of Jack. So good on him. I'm going to take the Storm.
Storm for me, yeah.
Yeah, Storm.
Storm.
Yeah, Storm.
Best odds, $1.19 to $4.75.
I tell you what, but for longer, he's an excitement machine, isn't he? Raiders up against the Sharks. Sharks lost last week, so they'll be eager to put that out of there and bounce back, but the Raiders as well. I'm going to take the Raiders here. Joey Tarpany. Did he play last week? He didn't play last week, did he?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. Okay.
Not inspiring.
Yeah. I think they can't be as bad as they were. They were pretty ordinary last week.
Both have been ordinary this season.
This is true. So Dane Laurie getting a start on the bench. Yeah, I'll take the Raiders, but It could go either way. Marchie.
Yeah, I'm going the Raiders.
Yeah, I think Raiders. Corey Horsburgh will be up for a big game.
We like the Ginger Cat.
Well, he gets angry when they come off a loss.
I like it.
I think it'll be good.
A lot of people bagging because he cried and, it shows heart.
Who hasn't?
Shows he cares.
That
100%.
changed him to that moment. I think changed his perspective on everything too. Like
Good on him.
that was a pretty bad. Like he was having a bad day that day.
But a lot of what people got to remember too, they don't know what's going on in here.
Yeah,
Mental health,
I think he's been a much better player since it happened.
100%.
You know, it totally changed his game.
We talk about giving it to players and shit on the field. I'll take my hat off to this bloke. We were fair giving it to him in Newcastle. I was calling him Garfield, you big ginger cat, and he laughed and had a joke with us, and after the game and smiled and said, "Good on you," Good on him.
Yeah,
good on the bloke.
He buys in every time. That's why I reckon he cried that day. Like he bought in, and his heart and everything was in it, and he just was physically and mentally exhausted. And when he got sent, that was the end of him.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah,
Raiders.
Game of the round for me, but I'm going Sharks.
Game of the round. Big call.
I think both teams are pretty even. Like,
Let's see even.
The-
Let's
the-
see next.
the wet weather games may play a big thing with the Raiders. Who knows? Maybe they get a dry track.
for a change.
For a
Yeah,
change.
right there. Titans and Dragons. This one could go either way too. Excuse me, only because sorry, someone had me up at 4 o'clock this morning.
That's a shit time.
Yes. It was a shitty situation, I tell you. Titans are due. They're going to crack sometime and into a win.
so are the Dragons.
This is the problem.
Someone's got to lose it.
Yeah, we got 16 plays 17.
I'm going to take the Titans only because of number 7. And it's up there. If it was at Cogra or Wollongong, I don't know. But then I look at it, no, I'm pretty impressed with Daniel Atkinson. Marchie.
I'm going to go with the Dragons. I thought they showed enough last week. If they can play similar to what they did last week,
Yeah, true.
I think they'll win. They've just got to see what's going on out wide, as we touched on earlier.
I mean, this is going to sound absolutely stupid, but this could be one of the game of the round. Because they're both due to turn it around.
I mean, on paper, they've both got decent sides on paper.
100%.
It's just something's not clicking at the moment, and I don't see any different to the Titans remaining on the bottom of the table.
It's almost even money bet.
That's what I mean. Like,
Well, it was the other day. It was $1.92 either way.
It's $1.87 to $1.97.
Yeah.
So it's
like I said, that sounds silly. This could be one of the good games,
Yeah.
but something's got to change for both teams, and they're so evenly, I think, matched playing. Let's talk next Tuesday and see if I was wrong.
I'm going to go with me heart, obviously. Look, round one, we only lost by 1 point, and in my personal opinion, we shouldn't have lost. Round two, Dragons took their foot off like we always do, and Melbourne just towed us up. And then, obviously, last week with the Parramatta game, we were close, but silly errors. I think if we can get that out of our game, we should be able to not run away with it. We should comfortably win.
True. I'll take the Dragons at this present time, but I could change.
Dragons.
I just think the Titans may have some more points in them.
If Campbell
they got
plays
no
the way he
defence.
played, then
Yeah.
he could put us on
I
show.
think
gonna
the
be high
Dragons.
That's the one person that could put us on show.
The Dragons are probably better defensively out of the two teams, but I just think there's a little bit more spark in the Titans.
It's a 50-point game. Easy. There's going to be 50 points in it.
Or it could be 10 points.
Yeah, I just see it going. I just see big scores in this
Well, you
one.
look at the 6 and the 7, AJ Brimson and Jaden Campbell outclass Kyle Flanagan and Daniel at the moment.
100%.
Even you throw the fullbacks in there too, like Keeney at this point.
Maybe
He's probably ahead of Guffo.
Guffo's been quiet.
But he's got an old head he just grinds it back in if needed.
So that was it. Our team list for
Bunnies
this
for the
week.
bye.
Yeah, bunnies to the bye. All right, guys. We'll take a short break, come back and wrap it all up. All right, guys. Time to wrap it up. Brought to you by Cessnock Holden Central. Margie, thanks for coming in again.
No dramas, mate. It's been a pretty good show.
Yeah, I love
Enjoyed
it.
myself tonight. It's been good.
Yeah, I love it. Like, no matter how bad of a week, and I'll tell you what, I've had an absolute stinker of a day.
Like you got in early.
But you come here and you forget all that.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. You know, not just us providing a show for people, but, you know, a little stress relief and have some fun with some mates. So, Dan, thanks for coming in, mate.
No, I really appreciate it. It's good to be on the other side this time. Normally got the earpods in and listen to all you guys yarn about the footy, and thanks for having me come in today. It was really appreciated. And
we'll get you in again throughout the
do it
year.
again.
Yeah. And I will say a big shout out to everyone that inboxed me today wanting to get on, but unfortunately we only have one seat. But there'll be other opportunities throughout the year. So if you missed out this time, stay tuned. You never know that things happen at the spur of the moment too, where people fall ill and we need someone to jump in the spot too as well. So
well, you never know if Simon comes on, there'll be 2 seats.
Well, this is true. We won't see Chris that night.
One will be occupied.
Anyway, a big shout out to Simon and Terence. Oh, Chris.
Shout out from Chris, from Simon.
Mark, as usual.
Always a pleasure.
Look.
Here's to get me off the bench.
No, it's good. It's actually he's
Right
progressed,
onside.
hasn't he?
Yeah,
from
right
the from the sound desk to the lounge and up the desk. Might be like a roundabout. Gets you going around.
Like a carousel.
You can get on the carousels if you want.
Loves going up and down.
But yeah, no, it's big shout out to all of our sponsors out there too. We can't do it without you. We really appreciate it. But in a couple of weeks' time, we're going to all head out to Full Throttle Ranch, I think, and have a lunch, and we'll invite anyone out there that wants to come too. But I can't wait. I love the place. It's absolutely beautiful.
May the 3rd, I think it is. Sunday, May the 3rd. All you can meet, I think they've called it, or all you can eat. If they haven't called it all you can meet, they've missed a trick. But all you can eat barbecue.
Get around that brisket. Yeah,
It's good, isn't it?
it's amazing.
But yeah, big shout out to all of our sponsors. We really appreciate everything, and we have some merch available as well. Also, keep an eye out for the new KTP shorts. There's updated version. There's also pink and black instead of the the red and black. There's pink and black for the women. So
They're good, comfortable shorts too.
yeah. Well, ask Daryl, he's bought 4 pair and he's
got
getting
4
another
pairs
4.
and carries them in his pockets.
But they are good. They are really good. I'm wearing them to work now because they're that comfortable. Even inside, if we're having a lazy Sunday, I'll wear them. Someone comes to the house and there's me, Kylie and Portia in the same pants. But
Or you're all answering the door at once.
no, they come in. Oh, you know.
Sound of music.
Anyway. Anyone else got anything to add?
No?
Can I just give Cam a shout out?
100%.
Racing this Saturday night at Sydney Motorsports Park. Good luck, mate. Continue your season the way you've started. You'll be thereabouts at the big end, mate. So yeah, go hard, Cam.
100%, mate. Good on you, mate. Hope you do well. Nothing else to add. Big shout out to Crazy Lady. Much appreciate everything you do. Our editor Adam over there as well.
Yeah.
And the boys on tour on the bikes, Pete and Matt. We look forward to having you in the studio soon. You're a big part of us going forward now, and you're part of the family. So, Mark?
Until then, it's all about league.
I'm special, so special.
I like to have a bath with Marchie because Marchie is me mate. A tubbing and a scrubbing. with Marchie, me mate, take one.
Never played the knobs, if you will.
Just give it a tweak. So if you get a response from it.
Wait, the trough going into your pool. Is that
Into the overflow.
Yeah, so it's like swimming at Maitland Pool.
No, yeah.
I can. I'm just swallowing my chicken. Just hang on a second. I've got some cock in my mouth.
Hello, Simon. All the way over there in WA. Take 6.
Turak.
I ain't Turak, you absolute quince.
I need to salvage this show.
Something moves on.
Well and truly off the rails.
Can we start again?